What's up, guys? Lord Skunk here in the house. LordSkunk.com. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream, baby. I'm coming to you live right now. We did get the game note updates today, so that will be coming out on Thursday. So we're going to go through all that good stuff. And I got Sith Lord Stu is going to be hanging out with me here in just a minute. If you guys are not in Discord, you need to get in Discord ASAP. You can find out more information about it on LordSkunk.com. You need to get into that chat program. I didn't have a lot of time to look at it today, but what I did when I did set up to start this live stream, I saw I had a ton of messages, and thankfully one of our community members sent me a message about the new update that was released, because I didn't even have a chance to see it yet today. So I did just get that posted on LordSkunk.com, so you guys will be able to go through that with me. I haven't even really dug into it yet, so if you haven't seen it, I haven't seen it. I just posted it, but we'll look at it. We'll go through all that information as well today. Also, we'll discuss guilds. We'll talk about joining the LordSkunk.com community guild if you guys would like. And excuse me, sorry. Oh, I need a drink of water here. And we just released our new subreddit for LordSkunk.com and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Okay, we were having a lot of issues with the other Reddit that's out there. Seems like they were banning our members whenever our members would go in there and post anything for whatever reason. Our community members, they did not want us a part of their Reddit, I guess, their community. So I thought all Star Wars Galaxy Heroes communities were one. I thought we were all together. I thought we were all doing our thing. We were all sharing our love for the game. But we have a great relationship with the .gg site, Cantina, and all the main guilds, Fear the Boot, Team Instinct, all those people. I mean, I thought we have a great relationship with everybody. But for whatever reason, that Reddit group doesn't want us to be a part of them. They want it just to be their own little deal that they have going on. So we're just going to create our own subreddit. The nice part is that Dartron is stepping up, and he is going to give a gift card, either Google Play or iTunes, 2 of those actually, on Friday to all the people that subscribe to the Reddit and post a review on the link that I posted in that Reddit. We'll go over all that in just a minute. I would like to start on those game updates for you guys, because I know that's pretty exciting right now. So I appreciate everybody that came to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you've never been here before, please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. We have tons of guests. Some of the top players from all over the world frequent our live streams, and they also are part of our Discord community. So if you're new here and you're not familiar with what we have going on, make sure that you check out LordSkunk.com for all the info. We post stuff daily. Information that's out there for you guys, you community members can check out. And if you're new to the community, welcome. We appreciate it. We have people from Italy, South Africa, Slovenia, I found out, Sweden, Australia, UK. I mean, every country that you can think of, we have members, community members from them. So it's really cool to be able to meet and get to know other players from around the world and find out what they got going on in this crazy little game that we all love to play. So let's see if we can get Stu on. Stu, you with us?
Sam, Skunk, how you doing?
Good. Can everybody hear Stu okay? Make sure we got good audio and all that. Let me make sure we turn that up. Hang on one second.
Yo, testing, 1, 2.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear Stu? Let me know if you guys can hear Stu okay. So what's going on, Stu? How you doing today?
I'm good. Excited about all the notes that came out. We got some more information and everything. We got some work on the First Order guys out there. So, we got a lot to go over.
Yeah, we're going to go through all that stuff today. So let me see here. Let me go up to LordSkunk.com here. Okay, so let's go over. We'll start with the update. We'll start there, and then I want to go over that Reddit, because I think that's right below it on the main page here. Let me get back here. Okay. Oh, there we go. Got so much stuff on here on LordSkunk.com, man. It takes a second to load, guys. There's just so much info we give to you guys. Okay, so let's start with the notes here. So basically, EA posted the game update to be released Thursday. So EA Jesse posted that in the official forums earlier today, right around a couple hours ago. But let me just read through what he said. I haven't read this yet. I just saw this before I started doing a live stream. Somebody made me aware of it. I got it up here for you guys, and I'm going through it with you together. So if this is the first time you're seeing it, it's the first time I'm seeing it. Here are the update notes that will be going live this Thursday. Major changes. New statistic protection. Protection is a new statistic assigned to characters beginning at gear level 7. This statistic acts as an additional amount of effective health for a character in order to increase the time to kill at higher character levels. Okay. Protection is visible on the character's details statistic screen. In combat, the protection amount is deducted from first prior to health when receiving damage. In combat, let me read that again. In combat, sometimes, man, they make these things real confusing sometimes. In combat, the protection amount is deducted from first prior to health when receiving damage. I don't know who writes these things, but they don't do a very good job sometimes. It's just too confusing. In combat, the protection amount is deducted from the first prior to health when receiving damage. So I'm assuming it's kind of like a little shield that's on. So you got to break through the shield before you get that. I wish it would just say that. It's like a shield, and you got to break through the shield, then you can kill people. That's all I had to say. If a character has unlocked the protection statistic, a portion of their protection meter will regenerate between encounters, Galactic War battles, as long as it was not fully depleted. Okay, interesting. People had a lot of questions about that. How it was gonna work in Galactic Wars. Current protection values display on Galactic War roster preview similar to how health does. Current protection values display on Galactic War roster preview similar to how health does. Okay, so I'm assuming when you're looking at your roster, you can see how much protection is left on each of your characters. Targeting a character in battle shows the protection bar, if present, within the upper right-hand area of the screen above the health bar. Okay, interesting. They could have done this a lot like they did, I can't remember what game it was, like a Mortal Kombat or something like that, where people did have a shield and you had to break through that first bar, and then you would get through their actual health. They could have done it like that, I guess, but whatever. Armor and resistance have been adjusted to make them more valuable by providing better damage mitigation. Okay, so not a lot of information there on how they're doing it or what their numbers are or anything like that. Advantage has been reworked to grant 100% chance to score a critical hit on the next attack. Speed will now be more important in calibration of a character's damage output. Generally speaking, faster acting characters will see a damage reduction and slower characters will see an increase. Balance adjustments have been made to all light side, dark side battles, cantina battles, and challenges to accommodate the above changes. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, still kind of vague. I mean, nothing too in-depth on any of that. Okay. So what did you think about that stuff, Stu, when you read it?
A lot of detail in there. It actually creates a couple more questions that I had previously and doesn't really answer a whole heck of a lot. They do let us know that it will replenish in Galactic War if it's not fully depleted. So if you go in there and you go to your next Galactic War battle and they don't have any protection left, then it won't regenerate. But as long as they still have a little bit, that'll regenerate. And I've seen a lot of Reddit posts and reaction on various sites, and everyone's saying that Galactic War is going to get a whole lot more challenging now. Everyone's kind of afraid of that. I don't really know what else they could do to make it harder. I don't know if the people you're going to face get protection. I'm assuming so. But yeah, how it's implemented, who's getting how much protection based on what and all that stuff, that's still a mystery to us, and we're just going to have to wait to find out.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on? Is that Rebound?
Yeah, it's me. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. We're
Good.
just going over the notes right now. Yeah, for me, I thought this. Personally, I think this is more of a PvP arena issue. So I was hoping they would have just left all that stuff out of Galactic Wars, or these other battles and stuff like that. These light side, dark side. I mean, that really has no bearing. You're not one. The problem it seemed like the problem was in arena, a lot of people were just getting one shotted before they even got a chance to take a turn. There were battles. You guys seen some of my teams where I was running a pretty high DPS team and I would kill 3 of the opponents before any of their characters even took a turn. So I can understand that. I see that. That makes sense. But why Galactic Wars and light side, dark side battles? It just seems too confusing. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just made protection happen in arena. So that's me. But okay, let's go into.
It's probably just easier for. Oh, hey man, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
It's probably just in the house. Yeah, it's probably just easier for everyone to get used to the protection aspect of of the game if we have it everywhere. So then we just get used to it, and you can implement it,
True.
and we can just
That's
fight
true.
through it. I think that's what they were thinking behind
But-
that.
Well, remember,
But the
remember,
other
not
thing, well, the other
everybody
thing
is
with
geared-
that though, the other thing with that, guys, is that you got to keep in mind. I mean, whenever they make these changes to the game, you know, we get all these bugs and stuff that crop up, and then characters stop working properly. You know, the game mechanics stop working properly. So, you know, if they would have just done it in arena and that was they started it there, and then hey, if it works, you know, then we put, or maybe they should have started it somewhere else. You know, maybe they started it in the light side or dark side battles and then tested it out. So hopefully they did a lot of testing. They had a few extra weeks to do the testing. Well, enough time to get most of us from 70 to 75, 76 range. I've seen some people at the 76 range. You know, so I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess it gave him a little extra time, but we'll just have to wait and see. What were you saying, Remont?
Just remember also in GW, not every single character or tune that you face is geared up to level 7. So, you know, not everybody's going to have protection.
Okay, hey, I got to fix Remont's mic because they're saying it's way louder than everybody else because I did turn him up. Put him back to normal. Okay. All right, cool. Well, let me get through these character changes. I haven't read any of this stuff yet, so it looks like it's a lot of First Order. Character changes. Captain Phasma, First Order TIE Pilot, First Order Stormtrooper, First Order Officer, Finn, and Grandmaster Yoda all correctly grant the new version of Advantage. All First Order characters have been adjusted, I think they meant to take into account the changes to Advantage. First Order TIE Pilot, Gun Down, new effect. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict offense down for 2 turns on a critical hit. New upgrade schedule as follows. Add health down with advantage. Okay, so nothing.
With that, it's important to note out that I believe at gear level 3 and gear level 6, he used to get plus 15% crit damage. But now at level 3, he's getting the health down with advantage. And he's getting... Oh, no, it was 3 and 7. So they've been changed. So instead of 15% crit chance, he's getting the health down with advantage, and he's getting plus 15% damage at grade 7.
Interesting. Okay. And then Keen Eye now only triggers once per enemy. Which one was Keen Eye again? I can't remember. I haven't played him in a while.
That's the one where he gives himself advantage automatically if a character fell below 50% health or something.
Okay. So basically, if he hits somebody and gets Keen Eye and they're below 50% health, but then somehow maybe they get a heal or whatever, it won't trigger again on that particular character, it looks like.
Correct.
Okay. And then Keen Eye will now correctly trigger if an enemy is killed instantly from above 50% health. Oh, okay, cool. First Order Stormtrooper, Hindering Shot, new effect. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 30% chance to inflict speed down for 1 turn. This chance is increased to 100% on a critical hit. New upgrade schedule as follows. Okay, so basically it looks like just plus the damage, and then at upgrade 4, 20% speed down chance. Okay, so they're slowing people down so far between TIE Pilot and Stormtrooper, it looks like. So, okay, and then the Order Relentless new effect. So that's still First Order Stormtrooper, right then? The Order Relentless new effect? I've never really played them.
Yeah.
Okay. All allies gain defense up for 2 turns, and First Order Stormtrooper gains advantage for 2 turns. New upgrade schedule as follows. Oh, wow, he's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So upgrade 1 at 25% chance to gain 25% turn meter on you. So that's just him to gain 25% turn meter. Plus a turn meter gain. Defense up duration plus 1. Okay, and then at upgrade 7, it's a cooldown of -1. What's the normal cooldown on that? Do you guys know? Is it?
I believe on that it's 4 turns.
4. Okay, so it takes it down to 2, or it takes it down to 3. So you have advantage up for 2 turns. You go 1 turn without it, and then you can put it back up again. Okay, interesting. Okay, First Order Officer, capitalize is a new effect. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If any ally has advantage, this attack is guaranteed critical hit. New upgrade schedule as follows. Okay, so a lot of just plus damage and then plus critical damage.
And that's the big change that I knew they were going to do, because that's the one where before, for each ally that had advantage, he would do 25% more damage.
Oh, wow.
So I knew they were going to change that, because if he was doing 25% more damage on a guaranteed crit, and you have Phasma and everyone has advantage up, he'll one-shot everyone. There would not be a single character he could not one-shot.
Wow. So they're definitely trying to push this. I think they're trying to push the First Order teams back up. Captain Phasma, Onslaught, new effect. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict defense down on a critical hit. If this attack is not a critical hit, Phasma has a 25% chance to gain advantage for 2 turns instead. New upgrade schedule as follows. So basically damage, 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 and then at upgrade 5, plus 25% advantage chance, and then just plus the damage. Victory March now specifies advantage duration 2 turns. Fire at will now refreshes advantage if the assisting ally had advantage. Oh wow, that's pretty dangerous. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, so they got pretty good synergy. That's probably the best team that has synergy wise. You know, if you're comparing it to like Jedi or Sith or droids, I think the First Order now has the best synergy based on this. They did a good job with that for First Order.
They're still a little slow.
Yeah. Well,
still a little slow, but when they go, man, it's going to be almost non-stop crits.
Yeah, and they're all pretty much tank. They're very tanky, all of them. They will survive the onslaught of
I
a
think
speedy
First Order
team.
Stormtrooper is in the top 8 as far as health goes.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Captain Phasma, they will get extra attacks.
First Order
Pretty much
Stormtrooper's
guaranteed.
A very hard farm, though. I mean, if you're not already...
Yeah, he is.
It's going to take you a while.
Yep. And First Order Officer, I believe, is top 10 in speed.
Yeah.
Without any leader abilities applied.
Yeah.
I think he's top 10 in speed. So you get a little speed with First Order Officer. Everyone else, you get fair amount of tankiness with Stormtrooper and Phasma. But, you know, if you get like a Phasma lead and you have First Order Stormtrooper on there, and then you throw 5s in there with all that turn meter manipulation, you know, the speed downs, the speed ups, the advantages, 5s as counters and assists and everything, that could be deadly just right there.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm trying to find First Order Officer on my main account. I'm seeing how many stars I have from him. Okay, First Order Officer. Yeah, I don't have a lot of him. Where's he from again? First Order Officer.
Squad Cantina shipments.
Oh, Cantina. Okay, that's easy. And then
yeah.
I'm 123 of 30 on him. And then on the First Order Stormtrooper, I'm 155 of 85. So I would need, 30 more shards. Where's he at? Where's the Stormtrooper at? You guys know? You guys should know this stuff. You guys are the First Order fanboys, so.
He's on some hard nodes.
He's got 2 hard nodes.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, he's a rough farm, and his shard drop rate is not the greatest out there. I mean, you could pretty much put him in the same realm as Rey.
Okay.
They both only cost 12 energy though, so they're not as
that's
costly
good.
as some.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
that's true.
I
Yeah.
do have Phasma, First Order TIE Pilot, and Kylo at 7 stars, so that's good. It's a start, I guess, at least. So we'll see how that all pans out. General changes. Arena payouts have decreased by 100 arena tokens, but the daily challenge reward for completing 3 arena battles has been increased by 100 arena tokens. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, this was done to assist lower level players with acquiring more arena tokens to purchase character shards in the arena store. I like that. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine.
That's good. That's fine.
Yeah, so arena payouts have decreased.
So that means if you finish first, you'll only get 900 now, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, but you get the 100 for completing your 3 battles anyway.
So it doesn't affect us at all.
It won't affect top tier players at all, but it will help the lower players in getting the tunes.
Oh wow, okay,
Yep.
yeah. So even if you finish 10, I never even looked at this, but if you finish 10,000, so basically if you don't even bother to do arena, you'll get 250 arena tokens every day. So interesting. Okay. All gear, challenges, events, cantina, and light and dark side battles will no longer display if they have requirements that require higher than level 81. Okay. Health bar pips. Health bar pip. What the hell is a pip?
It's the
little
green
boxes.
health bar.
And all the boxes.
Yeah, all the little boxes in there.
Health bar pips have been adjusted to more accurately reflect health values at higher levels. Okay. Sand Trooper commanders no longer apply continuous damage 100% of the time. I don't know what that means, but that sounds good. I'm glad they don't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, when you fight against them.
Excluding the final encounter of each mission in light side 2 battles, all other encounters within the mission may now only spawn a maximum of 3 Geonosian soldiers, commanders, or spies. Light side
Come on, man. We all
2
had to
battles.
do all that.
Light side
Yeah,
2,
in the second,
oh,
yeah, where you
okay.
fight all those Geonosian soldiers and everything. It's like, come on, we all got wrecked by full Geonosian teams when we were new. Come on.
Yeah, I can't even remember back that far now. Wow. Okay, bug fixes. Fix the turn meter gain effect on Newt Gunray's leader ability affecting non-stealth allies. Yeah, you guys have been talking about that a lot. We get a lot of questions about that in the streams. Fixed a bug that could cause Grandmaster Yoda's Master Stroke to copy effects that were not present on an enemy. Okay, I never really noticed that, but
Me either, but I guess what was happening was Yoda had a chance of stealing like a leader ability or a unique ability that wasn't yet activated.
So HK-47, he gives speeds up to all the droids, right? But it's not shown really.
yeah.
And Yoda could have stolen that.
For example,
He could steal that.
You know that little box that appears on top of Luminara's head from time to time? Sometimes, even if she doesn't have it, if you do the Master Stroke, you can still take it.
Oh, you still get it. Okay. I got you. Okay. I see what you guys mean. Okay. And then fix the bug that caused IG-88's final leader ability upgrade to trigger a resist check at the start of each encounter, potentially making resisting enemies not interact with the ability correctly. Making resisting enemies. Okay. Fix the bug that could cause First Order TIE Pilot to occasionally attack 3 times with their basic ability. Now, you were saying that, too. That happened to you, Remon, that he was doing that. So he's still only supposed to shoot twice then? Is that what it's supposed to be?
He's only supposed to shoot twice. They fixed the bug a while ago, and then I guess it came back again somehow. And now they're just saying that they addressed it again.
Okay. And then Grandmaster Yoda can now copy buffs from enemies that are defeated by Master Stroke. Oh, okay. So if he kills them when he's doing that, okay. Well, that's good. He should be able to do that. Sometimes Qui-Gon Jinn, too, like when he uses that power, to remove a buff, and it'll buff the team.
Yeah.
If you kill him, it seems like you don't ever get the buff.
Yeah, you don't get the buff, and I'm thinking they should change that. And I actually got into a debate with this with somebody, and he's like, "Well, if you kill them, you're not debuffing them," and I'm like, "There is no greater debuff than murdering them."
Okay, so
that's my view on it.
I briefly popped into line chat, and I did get a message from Twist. He's in our live stream chat, and he's saying nobody's addressing the Phasma Lando OP combo. So he's thinking, and I only briefly saw his message. I didn't get it. I was trying to get the live stream set up. I didn't have a lot of time, but I did see he was saying something in there. So he was saying basically that with those two combo, with the Phasma and Lando combo, you can end. Here he just said it again. Phasma Lando will be the most OP thing ever made.
Oh yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. That's going to be like the Lando and Newt Gunray thing all over again, with his guaranteed crits. If he does his AOE, it resets again. He crits again and does 100% more damage, and he crits again. And I know what he's saying.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, a lot of that stuff, though. Keep in mind, if they release it, like I said in the very beginning, when we started reading these notes, I said, whenever these updates come out, there's always other little bugs or issues that crop up or pop up or things that happen. So they usually are pretty quick about addressing that. So I wouldn't all of a sudden go out and go get Lando and just think you're going to go in and wreck everybody. They don't want that to happen. That's why they're doing all this. They don't want it to just be one character or one team or whatever it is over and over again that that is just just dominating the arenas or whatever. So I think they're gonna if something like that pops up, then they will make adjustments to those characters. So I wouldn't rush
at Clown Rider Entertainment, he's saying, yeah, but with the Newt thing, it was Lando that gained the 100% turn meter. That's actually the mechanic built into Lando's AoE. If he lands, I believe, 2 or more critical hits, then that move automatically resets, and he gets to go at it again, and it'll do more damage every single time if it does 2 or more hits.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
critical hits.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do that. I mean, believe me, I'm not going to switch over to a Lando team. Okay, and it's not going to happen. So, and I don't recommend it. Is that going to be OP when it comes out? Yeah, maybe for like a day, and then they'll switch it. So
Plus, advantage is only one move, right? So I mean, Lando won't be able to do it a second time, right, on the second turn.
Yeah, but there are a lot of characters giving out advantage. I mean, it could, in theory, happen
every time,
more than once. Yeah.
yeah, in theory, happen every time. Okay, well, cool. We got through that stuff, and I'll get your guys' opinion on that right now. What do you guys think? I mean, what overall, just real quick, we'll start with Stu and then Redemption and Remon. What reading that? What are your guys' thoughts?
My opinion is I wish they would have laid out protection in a little more detail in how it's actually going to be dispersed amongst the characters. So I still have questions about that. I guess we're just going to have to wait. It is good to see that it is going to be replenished between. Well, I shouldn't say replenished. I don't know if it'll go right back up or something, but it will regenerate between battles. So that's good. Armor and resistance, and I have been saying this the last few live streams, that characters that have a high armor and high resistance, like Savage, I'm a Gundai, other characters, this is going to be important, and they say it right here. Bam, armor and resistance have been adjusted to make them more valuable. We talked about the advantage. I think it's a good move. It's definitely going to make you think a little more, bring more strategy. We're going to have to see what happens with speed, especially when it comes to characters like Ahsoka, who is a slow character, but then becomes a fast character with a lead. I honestly don't think they're really going to mess with Ahsoka too much because they just tweaked her and made her viable. So they may want to keep her right where she's at, not mess with her too much. The First Order team, obviously, they've focused on them, so that's fantastic. I've been big on the First Order teams. The general changes, yeah, they're there. Okay. I wasn't really affected by any of this, like the light side 2 battles and health bar pips. I was able to see if you had more health than me or not. Bug fixes, I'm not seeing anything about a Mace Windu or a Asajj Ventress or Old Ben or any of the characters that I was hoping to see in there. But, they are working on stuff, obviously, and they are trying to make things better for us. So, at the end of the day, though, I still have some questions for it. Redemption, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a nice little update. I'm pretty sure some of us are pretty disappointed that it's not anything to do with guilds, that's coming out on Thursday or anything like that. They did a pretty nice job. I don't know the protection thing. Are people gonna just be playing Galactic War and then they're just gonna wait out for their protection to rise up again, and then it's gonna take even longer to complete Galactic War? So I kind of have a couple of issues with that aspect of it. I'm glad that they focus on the First Order team, although I still believe there's a lot of other characters that could have been updated, upgraded somehow in the changes as well, not just the First Order team, but the Laxo Plo Koon and all of those guys could be tweaked as well. I'm happy with the bug fixes as well. They did a pretty decent job. What do you guys think, Ramon?
I think that they addressed obviously the First Order team, which is huge. But at the same time, like I said, like you just said, there's a lot of other things that needed to be addressed as well, and they probably will at a future date or a later date. The one thing that strikes out to me is, and maybe this is just silly, but now when the protection stat gets depleted, will that instantly go into your regular health at that point, or will you have to knock out the protection stat completely and then start? Like what I'm saying, for example, is like, let's say the protection stat is at a point where it's low, and the attack that you make would also be enough damage to start hurting your regular health. Would that
Right? Will it bleed over?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Street Fighter kind of health thing. The 2 bars. There's a blue bar, and then it goes to your red bar. I think it's gonna be like that.
The other notes, I mean, seemed fine. I think that they made a lot of adjustments to the first order team because it seems like with the adjustments to advantage, if they didn't make those changes, the first order team would have had a little bit too much of an advantage. But
Yeah.
um, it's nice that they're paying attention to it and they're trying to extend the matches and all that. But again, it seems like they could be a little bit more, or they could have given us a little bit more of an explanation as to how the protection works. And I kind of agree with Lord Skunk that they really didn't need to do all of this. I mean, this just seems extremely complicated for a process that really could have just been simplified by adding more health to these characters
Mm.
instead of going through this whole entire other statistic that we still don't know about. Because ultimately, I mean, it's great to get the patch notes and all that, but we're really not going to be able to see how this affects any of our players or any of our characters until we actually get to try it out.
Yeah, I agree. And one thing too, and Old Pro mentioned it, and I was thinking about that when Redemption said it. I think that in between the battles, as long as you have your protection still up, then you will refresh it right then. I don't think you have to like wait and then like come back and do it. I think if you have it, it's going to refresh. Then whatever it's going to refresh to, it's going to refresh right then. So
Yeah, it's going to regenerate instantly.
yeah, instantly. So it'll be some type of modifier. Maybe you regen a little bit of health after every Galactic War.
Yeah.
It's like I think this says 2.5%. So maybe you'll gain like 25% of your protection back or something like that. So, but yeah, if you could, Stu, if you could just jot down some of these questions that people are asking. I know we have a lot of new viewers. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. We do these live streams quite a bit, almost daily for the most part. And one of the things that's really important too. Let me pull this back up for you guys. Right here on the stream, if you're watching this on your mobile or if you're watching this on your computer, if you click down here to the share feature, you can share this on your social media network. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. The more people that watch this, the more people that we can reach, and the more we can grow the community. So I really appreciate everybody that does share it. And if you haven't done so yet, please share. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It takes you just a second to click that button. So appreciate that. The thing I want to go over next is I want to talk about our new subreddit that we created. So for the LordSkunk.com community, we do have a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes subreddit. I know there's some people that are really into Reddit. I know there's some people that are new to it. So we are offering, based from Darktron, one of our longtime community members, a member of Team Skunk. He has opted to give out 2 Google Play or iTunes gift cards on Friday during the live stream to 2 people. All you have to do is you can go on LordSkunk.com to find the link. You can find it here, or you can find it in our top navigation up here. But all you have to do is click on the Reddit. Oops, there we go. Okay, and once you get over here, just click over here and hit subscribe. Hit the subscribe button here. If you're new to Reddit, it'll just have you register on Reddit. It takes just a minute. You just put your email and create a password. Real simple. Subscribe to Reddit there. And then right here, where is it? It's the LordSkunk.com community reviews post. It's got 26 comments already. So LordSkunk.com community reviews post. Just click on that. All that we ask is that you leave a review of how the of the community and how we've helped you in your Star Wars Galaxy endeavors. It's real simple. You can see a lot of people have posted some real nice comments here. Really appreciate that. So yeah, just take a couple minutes. Put that in, and then 2 people will randomly select out of here using the random number generator. If you're not familiar with it, that's what we use when we select the 7-star Grievous Ally code on Thursdays, which you guys still have time to get in for. So just leave a comment here. So right here, this Duncan1, he's number 1. And then so on and so forth. Each person down is basically a number. We just random number generate on a site that we use, and there you go. It pops up, and those 2 will be the winners, and we will get them based on whatever system they use. If you use iOS, we'll get you an iTunes card. If you want Google Play, or if you use Google Play or Android, we'll get you a Google Play card. We'll get that sent over to you so you guys can use that. You use it for whatever you want. You can use it for the game. That's kind of why we're doing it. But if you want to use it for something else, you're more than welcome to. Buy a CD or buy a movie. You could buy The Force Awakens on a Blu-ray or something. Whatever you want to use that for, you're more than welcome to do it. But we do have this Reddit set up for you guys. We just set it up late last night, so you can see it's already starting to get some good comments in there. But yeah, please subscribe to that. Greatly appreciated, and check that out. If you have any news or updates or any discussion that you guys like to post it in here. If it's good, I'll pull it and I'll put it on lordskunk.com. So you can be featured there as well. Let me see here real quick. What else did I have that we've done recently on here that I want to make sure we go over? I missed a lot of this stuff, so I want to make sure that we get everything covered. We talked about the Vader iOS achievement issue and the Vader shards that happened. We went over that yesterday in the live stream, so if you didn't watch that, you could check that one out. The replay is posted along with the updated profile stats. And then again, right here, irrefutable proof that Rey is a Skywalker. Okay, we now have proof that Rey is a Skywalker. Finally, we can put that debate to bed, and we know for a fact that she is somehow a Skywalker, related to one of them, some way, shape, or form. Okay, now real quick, we are going to be giving away the 7-star General Grievous on Thursday. We do this every Thursday. 2 viewers get access to 7-star General Grievous, 7-star Yoda, Tusken Shaman. Some cool characters for you to check out and try. This is sponsored by Vim. It's nice of him. He's been a long-time community member for him to offer this feature. All you guys have to do is go right to lordskunk.com, click on 7-star Grievous up here at the top. It'll tell you what to do. We draw this every Thursday, 2 viewers. You do not have to be present to win. But we do draw those randomly every Thursday. So if you don't win it this Thursday or you didn't win it last Thursday, you'll have a chance future Thursdays from now to be able to win that. So we will notify you. You don't have to be present to win on a live stream, but if you are, that's cool. And then we will notify you that you won. All right. Anything I'm forgetting, guys? Anything that you guys can think of that we went over in the last couple days or anything? New stuff's always popping up here for the community, man. So it's hard to keep it all in check sometimes.
Don't forget to upvote that Reddit as well while you're on there.
Yeah, which one? On our Reddit?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, do all the good stuff, man, on Reddit, man. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys doing that. I appreciate Grand Patron. He set all that up for us. Yeah, Yo-Yo Yoda, he said he can come on for a little bit. I want to hear his thoughts on the new update. So if somebody wants to pull him in here, get Yo-Yo Yoda.
All right, let me...
Yo-Yo Yoda, are you in Discord? Also, we're going to do something special. I know a lot of you guys love Yo-Yo Yoda. If you missed the Yo-Yo Yoda show he did on Sunday, you can see that in the replay or the upload video, past upload video section or whatever on lordskunk.com. You can see the Yo-Yo Yoda show. He went through his account. He does have every character unlocked. Everyone is at 7 stars, 70 plus, of course, except for Vader. But he does have that. He goes through each character, and he kind of gives you his thoughts, and I think he does some Galactic War battles and stuff like that on that show. So check that out. It's on the lordskunk.com, past videos. Also, while we're waiting for him to get in here, the ally code database is on here. So you guys can post your ally codes on lordskunk.com. We do have the guild information. So if you're curious about the guild or you want to join one of our guilds, it's real simple. You can find all the information there. And also, if you haven't joined our Discord app, it's very important that you guys get in there. You can have live chat, text chat, all kinds of good stuff going on in Discord. All the information to get on. It takes you literally 2 seconds to join this community. Just click on that link here on lordskunk.com and you'll be in there. And then the last 2 things before we get Yo-Yo down here, I'm assuming he's in here. We need to have you guys subscribe, or it's not subscribe. We need you guys to follow me on Twitter and on Facebook, the lordskunk.com community. Just help grow that network so we can get this information out there to everybody. Really appreciate that. Yo-Yo Yoda, you here? Is he in the house or what?
No, he is not. I'm messaging him right now to let him know that we moved to Discord.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. We were using Skype. We're no longer using Skype. We're only using Discord for live stream and all the stuff we do. As you can see, I got tons of messages here in Discord. I haven't even had a chance to check yet. Just blowing up. But I do appreciate all of our Discord members that come in here. They are so much. All these stuff that are bright white, I have new stuff in there that I haven't had a chance to look at yet. But you can see, I mean, we just got tons of chat that goes on this Discord. So you need help. You want to post your roster. You want some advice. I try to give you guys that stuff on the live stream, but there's only so much that we can do. You can be connected to the top players in the world. Right here, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right now, we're sitting with 55 Skunk Nation members online. And then about 2, 4, 5, and about 6 or 7 Team Skunk members which is our leadership for the group, for the community. So we got probably around over 60 people on right now on this, and this thing can range anywhere between 100 online to a couple hundred online. Just depends on what time of day you come in here. So no matter where you are in the world or what country you're in, there's all kinds of people in here that are from your same country. What's going on with Yoda?
All right, I'm getting him on right now. What's up, Yoda?
Yo,
Hey, how you
Yoda.
doing?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, doing pretty good. Give me a second. I gotta adjust my earpiece here.
Sure. All right, cool. But yeah, again, so if you guys haven't done so, get into Discord. Now, if you want to ask questions on air, if you want to be on the show, you want to be live for the whole entire world to see you, flip over here to Discord and then sit here in this question. Go to this question voice channel. Grand Patron will talk to you to prep you for making sure everything's set up right for when you come on live. And then we'll get you in here and you can ask your question to us. Now we got Yo-Yo Yoda, we got Sith Lord Stu, we got Remon, we got Redemption Wings, and me, Lord Skunk himself, all right here. I mean, this is a great opportunity for you guys to get in here, ask these questions. I already see people starting to pop in that want to ask questions. So get over here in Discord and you can ask questions live on air and hear from some of the top players in the world, get our input.
Yeah. Hey. While I'm just thinking about it, I just saw that Ritual Gaming was in our chat right now. So
Oh,
I just
cool.
want to give a shout. I just want to give a shout out to those guys. They've been making some videos for a little while. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at any of their videos, they give some pretty good info too. And I think it was just Joe. There's 3 different guys that do those videos. And Joe, we'd love to have you guys on whenever you guys get the chance.
Yeah, I've been trying to communicate with him. I emailed him a couple times, or I emailed him. I think we emailed back and forth a couple times or something. I talked to him on Line app, but I told him, yeah, definitely get over here in Discord. It's much easier to communicate with me in Discord. I just don't check the other stuff as much as I do this. So, the Brave Robot said, sorry guys, I can't go on voice chat because I'm in Sydney and at work. Nice. So he's listening to live stream at work all the way over in Australia, man. I love that. I love hearing those stories, man. That's awesome.
Yep, and he had a question. The Braverbot has a question about guild time zones as well. The time zones, as far as guilds, is not going to be really any part of an issue at all. As long as you log on daily, like you should be anyway, to do your daily achievements, you hop in there, you do your daily guild challenges as well. And the only thing that will happen is you're a guild leader. Once it hits the reset time for him, it'll just reset for everybody. So as long as you don't have to stay up at 2 a.m. and do the challenges when the guild leader is doing it. So that is a good thing, and we were relieved to hear that.
Cool.
So yeah, I didn't catch the first part of the stream. Skunk, what are your first initial thoughts of this update coming up on Thursday?
Oh man, I mean, again, it's just the way they word some of this stuff. It's really kind of confusing, and sometimes, we think that we're going to get questions answered in these updates, and we don't. And I'm not bashing them again. I know, they're working on a ton of stuff. They had the Vader issue pop up, so they had to work on that. There's been, they're getting this update. They're getting guilds ready, they're getting all this stuff. So it's just sometimes I wish they would just give us a little bit more. Info, be a little bit more clear on some of the stuff. But other than that, man, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. It's not anything. It didn't fall below what I was expecting. So we'll see, man. I mean, this first order stuff again. I'm telling you guys, I'm sticking with my Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn and some and GS even to start out 80 before I start working on my first order team. The first order team on average. To gear them up fully is around 900 purples a piece. Now for Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, and Geo, it's around 300 purples. So I can get those guys up and running. I know their kit. I know how they perform in arena. They're going to do fine for me. Even Dooku, I guess I could probably keep in there in some way, shape, or form. But throw those guys in there. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll finish out my first order team if that's the way it looks like we're going to go. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that because I have seen this mentioned in the live chat a few times. People are asking, so do I drop what I'm doing and I go for the first order team and everything? No, absolutely do not.
If you're on my server, yes, definitely stop everything that you're doing right now and go for first order. immediately.
Yeah, if you are still working on Qui-Gon Jinn and you've been wanting to get Yoda to unlock him at 5 stars, get him to 6 stars, get him to 7 stars, and that's what you've been focusing on, keep going on the path that you are going. Do not drop everything and go to First Order team, because you will start to get crushed in Arena. Keep going what you're doing. The time for the first, we'll have plenty of time to get to the First Order team. Keep on doing what you're doing. I'm still working on what I'm working on. I'm not dropping everything to go with the First Order team. Yoda, are you going to start working on the First Order team?
Well, fortunately, I've been in a position where I've had the First Orders pretty much maxed. The only thing that I need to finish doing is the First Order officers' abilities. But I got to agree with everyone. You shouldn't have to stop what you're doing. This is what this update is about, though. It's about and some of the things that they're doing is about nurturing the environment so that you can have more viable squads. Just because the FOO gets a little bit of changes doesn't mean everyone needs to hop on board, because in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, there's going to be a ton of great characters out there now. I mean, it's just not going to be First Order. I mean, I think I was in the voice chat earlier saying, hey, I can't wait to run my super tanky team. So
yeah, the tanks are going to be stepping into the spotlight a little bit here, I think.
And I just think for the beginning, the free to play players out there, you really just pay attention to what's going on, keep your ear low to the ground, watch how things develop, because you'll see the top people making the changes, and just find out what works best for you too. Like I said, don't stray too far away from what you're doing, because as we all know, with this with the gear grind and with these new Omega abilities, if you don't place your resources in the right places, then it'll take you a little while to get back on track.
Yeah, I agree. What's going on, everybody? Did we lose Discord again?
Nope. I'm just working on some behind the scenes stuff right now.
Probably trying to get some more ringers for his guild he wants to set up.
No.
Yeah, I just myself personally, the update news. Yeah, there's I was, like I said, I was kind of on the voice chat earlier too, and Stu and I were talking. It really didn't say a whole lot we didn't know already. The one thing that I wish they would do sometimes, and I just got to say straight up, their communication recently has been really good. So thumbs up to them for that. But some of the things that we've, and especially a lot of folks that I associate with, we've been clamoring for knowing how the game actually works. We want to know the numbers. We want to know how they're coming up with, getting from point A to point B, because then we can do a breakdown. And they're just not giving that information, especially for this protection. And it's just like still an unknown until and until they release the numbers on it or give us some sort of way to equate it. Then it's just going to be like how can I use it to make my squad better?
Yeah, that's true, and and again, these notes are good and all that stuff's good, but we really got to see it in action, and a lot of people are already saying, and props to Twist, he's been very vocal about it, about Phasma and Lando and some of these potential combinations, but I'm just telling you guys, if there's anything out there that is stupid, crazy, OP, I think that's what they're trying to avoid in this new 80 era we're moving towards, is they're trying to avoid a lot of this stuff. I think they will change it. So, don't drop what you're doing and go get, Lando.
Yeah, we don't even know what these speed changes are going to do yet. So let alone the advantage and the protection and all the new things that they're introducing. Let's see first how they adjust the speed. Let's do that first, because I think that's going to have a bigger effect on the meta than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we were talking about Ahsoka earlier and what they're going to do with her, and I don't think they're really going to mess with her a whole heck of a lot. Because I know her speed is slower, but she does get fast with a Qui-Gon lead, so I don't really think they're going to give her that much of a speed increase or decrease or go one way or another with her.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in the same boat as you guys. Let's just see what happens. You know, I've got a kind of a rough idea in my head what I'm gonna do. You know, I could be completely way off base. So, you never know. Like I said, they've just made it to the point where if you're not investing your resources in the right way, it'll take you a little while to catch back up. But that also in and of itself is the beauty of it. That means people will have these, you know, broad different teams because they initially thought, well, I think this is how it's going to go, and these other people said, well, I thought this is how it's going to go, and then it will take some time to catch back up because if you invest in a 5-man squad, it might take you, you know, a whole month to get it where you want to be, and then come to find out it's not too great in the meta. Well, it's going to take you another month or more to get back to another 5-man squad.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have a question from one of our regulars. Tassine in there is asking, at Skunk, should I continue to work on droids? I have nothing else to farm, so I'm just going to keep them handy.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think, Yoda? I guess he doesn't think anything about droids.
Yeah. Well, then what we can do is we can go ahead and take our
Galactic Wars.
first caller.
Galactic War's been getting tougher, man. Galactic War's
Yeah,
been getting
exactly.
tougher for me. And it's hard too. It's hard to do on the stream. Like I'll do it on the stream, and then if I hit like a brick wall like this, because I'm listening and I'm thinking and I'm doing all this other stuff. So like sometimes it's better for me to finish this stuff when I'm not doing the stream. But I do like to try to show you guys the gameplay. Maybe I'll show you some of the dark side. I got energy. Yeah, I do got energy.
Yeah. By the way,
Nice.
I just want to point out too that you know in the next couple of days, I think maybe Thursday. I know it's kind of an odd time, but I've got a little bit of extra time Thursday. I'm going to be doing another live stream, just kind of showcasing some of the level 76 dark side missions now.
Cool. Will you have your laptop by then?
No, I won't have my laptop by then, so I might have to do just a regular stream of a stream or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, the 76 dark side missions, I went through them today and 3-starred all of them.
Cool. How early can you do that one?
Thursday morning.
Oh, Thursday morning? Okay. Yeah, let me. We'll coordinate on that because I do have some availability in the morning. We could set that up. That'd be cool. All right.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, we can make a new Yo-Yo Yoda show. I saved that template, so we'll put new, the new stuff on there, the 76 missions or whatever. So that'd be cool. You liked that, didn't you? You liked that image? That's pretty cool. That Yoda.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool image, man. I hadn't seen that one, so I got to tell everybody, I'm I don't just play Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I live Star Wars sometimes, so I've got all these different shirts. I've got like drawers full of Star Wars shirts, and I haven't seen that particular Yoda image, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I steal other people's artworks and then go get a shirt screen printed. So I'm thinking about already getting that one screen printed. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, we'll be selling that one on LordSkunk.com. You guys, it's low price of $59.99. Yoda will autograph. Yoda will autograph each one as well, though. So keep that in mind. But cool, man, cool. A lot of good stuff. I mean, it's kind of like a hurry up and wait and see until Thursday, type deal on this new update. And I hope the best for it, man. I'm really excited to see how it's all going to play out, because regardless of what we want to think about it or say about it, we just got to kind of wait and see, and it's going to be different. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be something new. It's not going to be the same thing over and over again. So whether we hate it or we love it right now, it's still going to be new, and it's still going to be something we get to figure out and test out and do all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Oh man, they killed my Qui-Gon. What a jerk.
What I like is that we're actually, we're excited just about some balance changes,
Yeah.
And it's like it's not even the guilds yet, and it's still exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're balancing everything out. It's going to become more about strategy, which
It's a lot better now if they doing it this way. Because then if we got the guilds and this, we all be confused and having too much to do.
Yep, true. So yeah.
All right, are we ready for some callers?
Yeah, let's bring them in, man. I'm ready.
All right. First caller we're going to take a question from is First Order TIE Pilot.
This is the real First Order TIE Pilot?
This is the FOTP, so we're going to get his take on how he feels about the changes. What's going on, First Order?
Not much.
What's up, man? How long you been part of the community?
I joined Discord about January, and then I joined this one a couple weeks ago.
Nice. Well, welcome.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Great community, man.
Thanks. Where are you from? You from the U.S.?
Yeah,
Cool.
California.
California. Nice. California love, baby. Nice. Representing.
Yep.
We don't have any West Coasters on right now, so good. You're holding it down for the West Coast.
FOTP, you're not gonna triple tap anymore. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's a bummer, dude. I have a trigger happy finger.
Hey, just real quick before we get to your question, sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm about to use Yo-Yo Yoda's 7-star level 76, 6,402 power Bear Softy. Let's see if I can auto it with Yo-Yo Yoda helping me out.
Yeah, I told you I'd throw her in there for you.
You did. You must have put a little bit into her gear for me, man. I appreciate it. Cool. What question you got for us?
I need help on my PvP team. I've been using droids, but I don't think it's working anymore.
What's the droid team that you're running?
Poggle lead 7-star, HK 7-star, IG 88 6-star, 86 7-star, and Poe Dameron 5-star.
Oh, you got Poe. Okay. Do you have GS then or no?
Yeah.
Take out HK, put
HK.
in GS. You're good to go, bro. You'll dominate people.
And
you'll
just
see a big
continue to work on
difference.
that Poe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to continue to work on the whole team, right? You're going to continue to work on the whole team?
Yeah, I'm still getting Poe to 6-star.
Cool.
Well, also just one thing to pay attention to, since HK is one of the slower characters in the game, I would just kind of, before you take him out, wait to see what they do, how this speed modifier is going to affect his damage.
And don't forget, he's a good lead as well.
He is a really good
Poggle
lead.
is good. Yeah, Poggle is good, but so is HK. So try HK lead.
Yeah, I'm running into a tough time on my droid account. I'm running basically that same team, except I'm not running any outside tanks. I'm just running full droids in Geonosian, and with Poggle as lead. And I tell you what, when I go up against that team that has Poe in it, man, dude, it is rough. It is rough. Poe is gonna expose. He's gonna taunt and expose, and then 88 is gonna do his AOE every time. That's tough.
Now, I would also just say finish out the droid team. I mean, because the droids, realistically, they're a good squad to keep you at least in the running of things. I mean, I don't, for me personally, again, my opinion, I don't expect them to be, top tier. But once you finish the droid, you can then, character by character, start exploring, different avenues.
And they're awesome for the dark side battles.
They are that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think Yoda, I think you're gonna get me through this auto battle 3-star finally. So I have all of them 3-starred for light side now. Thank you.
Barris is awesome, man. She's what did I have her at, like 6,400 power?
Yeah, something like that. 60, something stupid high. Yeah, it was nice.
Yep, and Yo-Yo Yoda's going to like the next caller that we have on here. Next caller that we have is Ritual Joe. What's going on, Ritual Joe?
Yep.
Joe, how you doing,
Not
brother?
much. Just wanted to drop in and say, hey, thanks for the shout out and everything.
Yeah, hey guys. Like I said, I've been watching these guys' videos, for a little time, and they're pretty fun to watch, and they've got some good material out there. And like I said, big props for adding some welcome content to the community. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, we just thanks a lot. No, we've obviously all been watching all you guys' videos. You've all been around a lot longer, and we just kind of wanted to add our little take on things. Just a bit more of a discussion-based thing. We don't get too into the nitty-gritty. We're just kind of having a good time, drinking a few assorted drinks and talking about the game.
Now you guys are more on the free-to-play realm, though, right?
Yeah. So we're not entirely free to play. We're just I guess you could call it casual spending. You know, no one's spent more than a couple of $100 each US. So we're not too hardcore.
So where I've always been wondering where are you guys based out of?
We're actually all in Hong Kong, in China.
Oh, really?
So
that's kind of
yeah. So it's really early in the morning here right now. Well, not that early anymore. It's 9 o'clock now. But yeah, no, I was psyched to see that I can actually wake up and watch the stream and have a cup of coffee. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like I said, it's I'm always encouraging everyone, to add more content to this community. I love what you guys are doing. Now, so you're Joe, and then there's Danny and Greg. Is that right?
Yeah, Danny and Greg. I think they're all at work right now. I'm the lazy one who's sitting around his house at 9 in the morning. Yeah, we're all friends. We play a bunch of games together, and recently not so recently anymore. We all really got stuck hardcore into this, and yeah, we've been toying with making podcasts before, and this is the game that finally got us to pull our finger out and really do it. And yeah, it's been great to even just we're relatively new, but I mean, people seem to come on and leave comments and chat about stuff, and we love it.
Yeah, for sure. Now, who's? I have a question for you guys. For all, I mean, I don't know if who's the most competitive and who's the highest level right now.
Probably Greg. He's I think he's pretty much on his way to 75. I'm just about to hit 74. We're all pretty much always rank 1 on our server, but I would say Greg's probably taking point most of the time.
No, you on different servers?
Yeah, we're all on different servers. We got a group of friends here in Hong Kong that we all have a kind of WhatsApp chat. Some of the other guys aren't quite as into it as we are, but they play. 2 of them wound up on the same server, which is quite fun. But they're a few ranks apart.
Nice. Now,
but yeah, as far as I know, I'm all alone on my server.
How did you guys get? Because I mean, you guys are not, I don't think, born and raised in Hong Kong from watching your videos. So how did you all get to Hong Kong? How did that come out? How did it come out?
It's different for everyone, People wind up here all the time. Most of us are just here. I'm a bit loud. Most of us are just here doing our own thing. We all work over here. There's quite a big community of people from other countries in Hong Kong, so it's maybe not as unusual as it might sound for some people.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it makes it's definitely one thing I'm interested in. Is I know there's been a lot of debate about time zones and guilds and raids, and we're kind of curious to see how that pans out. Because if it's going to be less time zone dependent, then we're going to be pretty happy about it. Because obviously we want to get involved with all the guys in the skunk community, and we're also part of the Fear the Boot community, and we just hope that we're not the handful of guys in Asia while everyone else is in North America and Europe and stuff, and we can't join in the fun.
We kind of addressed this in a couple live streams because a lot of people are getting concerned because they see time zone. They're like, "Oh my goodness, I got to be on the same time." No, it's only going to reset on the guild leader's time zone. So I mean, as long as you're logging in, which sounds like every single one of you guys are. I mean, if you're level 74 and 75, you log in, you have 24 hours to do it. So it's just going to reset. So instead of like your dailies reset on whatever your time zone is, the dailies or the guild stuff's going to reset on the guild leader's time zone. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. You still got 24 hours to do it. And if you're not doing it in 24 hours anyways, what's the point? So.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was going to say, I think like the raids themselves, they're probably going to give you X amount of hours instead of 24 hours. It might be like 12 hours or something like that. But the daily activities, will reset on the guild leader's time zone.
Okay, yeah. So depending on what guild we get put in, but yeah, we play pretty much. Unless we're sleeping, we're pretty much playing. So I'm sure we'll definitely not. I was just worried if when less was known about it. Now I'm less concerned. But when less was known about it, if a raid could be something that you only had a 3-hour window to do or something, but it seems like more and more like that's not going to be the case. So yeah,
you all 3 of you guys, have you guys joined guilds and everything already?
Well, we're sort of waiting to see how it pans out. We're part of a few communities now, and I've recently just joined the Discord chat. Obviously, that's how I'm here today. So, I just want to join we're not necessarily looking to go off on our own and start our own unless that is easiest for us, or unless the guild member cap is low enough so that that's something worthwhile to do.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Honestly, we're all just looking to.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was going to say, I know you mentioned Fear the Boot. Pretty good group of guys. Like I see, you got Lord Skunk over there. But now, if you're looking to get into the top 10 guilds, you might want to look at other.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like Team Instinct or something
Okay,
like that.
before you go any further with your Team Instinct PSA, how many feeder guilds are you guys gonna have?
I think we're going to be just 2 different squads here.
Okay, so basically, right now I have no concern about any other guild. We're gonna have like 9 feeder guilds, or whatever you want to call them, however you want to call it.
Oh wow, that's nice,
so
man.
we can
That's
rise
nice.
through the ranks at any time to bring these people up, and people are coming out of the woodworks. I love the amount of banter me and Yo-Yo Yoda are going to be able to have back and forth when we do these things. Because Yo-Yo Yoda is going to do his guild stuff on streams. I'm going to do my guild stuff on streams. It's going to be fun, man. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And then we're going to be able to come on streams together and talk about it. So, yeah, I can't wait, man. It's going to be super, super, super fun.
Yeah,
I'm
but
really looking forward to it.
Yeah, but back to being serious, if you really want to get into a top 10 guild,
it's top 10 now?
It's top 10 now.
On the website, on the official forums, it says #1 PvP guild. You can't even tell. There's no guild rankings or anything yet, and they're already promoting it as the #1 PvP guild. So, all right, fair enough.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Fair enough.
Hypothetical #1 guild in the world.
Hypothetically, they're the #1 guild. So
yeah, well, it's so Ritual Gaming now, so whatever.
Yeah, so Ritual.
That's right.
Ritual Gaming's the #1 PvP guild. LordSkunk.com community is the #1 PvP guild.
Yep.
Team Instinct's now Team Instinct just said they're top 10. I guess because the Lord Skunk community just took them over, but yeah, no, it's all good stuff, man. And we need we need to set up a channel in the Discord for the Team Instinct guys to come in here so they don't have to use that garbage line app, man.
I'll tell you, I saw something really funny too. I think I saw in the guilds tab where it was like another guild was promoting themselves as the #2 PvP.
I did see that. Yeah, it was like from another, like Germany or something. Yeah, the #2 PvP guild. Yeah, if you can't get a #1, join #2, I guess.
Set your sights at achievable goals. That's the way to success in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is gonna be good stuff, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. All I know is that as long as I have Old Pro 87 in one of the Lord Skunk community guilds, we're gonna be all good. He will crush anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. So it's gonna be good. That's just a shout out to Old Pro.
I've seen some pretty terrifying rosters floating around in some of these chats I've been in lately. And as a primarily kind of F2P guy, like I've got my 10 to 12 guys who are all maxed out, and then you see these guys rolling in with these terrifying boxes of characters. I'm psyched to just be able to join whatever guild and have a bit of fun with it.
I love it.
That's what it's about.
I got to make a comment on this. Opro87 just said, "Story of my life on this server with Skunk. If you can't be #1, go for #2." I love it. Yeah, I want to do, just so you guys know, real quick, I just want to say this because for the live stream tonight, I would like, we're not going to end it right this minute or anything like that. I'm just going to say I would like to end it just a few minutes early because I would like to redo another live stream right after. And do Heroes of the Storm. We got quite a few people in Discord that play that. I know Old Pro does, and quite a few, the other regulars in there. And I'd like to just get us all in a Discord channel, and we can stream us playing Heroes of the Storm. Now, if you guys don't know what Heroes of the Storm is, it's an absolutely 100% completely free game. It doesn't cost you anything to play the game at all. There's no monthly subscription. You don't have to buy it. You simply just download it. It's free. It's got one of the best graphical games that came out in the last year or two. I think it's been out about a year. And it is, like I said, it is free to play. So they look for people like me and Yo-Yo Yoda that just have to have like all the different skins and stuff like that. That's how they make their money. You don't need any of those skins to win or play the game to be successful. But it is really cool. And we're probably gonna, after the stream tonight, if we end this here, probably next hour or so, somewhere in that window. I'd like to just redo a whole nother stream. And we'll do that again with Heroes of the Storm, so you guys can check that out. I think it'd be fun to have the community members in there. We can kind of go through and do a match. That'd be neat. So,
Also,
any of you guys played it by chance?
I have not played it. I don't have enough time in my life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've played.
Oh my god. This is the guy. This is the
played a bit
guy.
of Heroes
This is
of
the
the
guy who
Storm.
could do 3-hour live streams, beyond 3-hour live streams, and has every character in the game. So so basically he has no time because he's too busy looking at his roster of characters in Galaxy of Heroes. All right, fair enough.
Well, hey, I do just want to mention to everybody that's watching again. You guys should really check out the Ritual Gaming on YouTube channel. Like I said, when I first watched them, I thought they're funny, they're interesting, the things that they've got to say, and they're very informative. Check these guys out, and it's really good to have you on finally.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to cut you off, but what I was trying to email you, I don't know which one of you guys I was emailing, but we have it set up like Yo-Yo Yoda, Sith Lord Stu. They all can live stream from the LordSkunk.com channel. So if you guys are interested and you want to do that, we got tons of people from other countries that would love to have some different time zone content. If you guys were interested in doing that,
sure.
you could talk to me. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't checked the email for a little bit because we've all been pretty busy the last couple of weeks. But we're meeting up this weekend to record a show. If anyone did watch our channel, we mostly do it over Skype, but we're getting back together to do one, all three of us together this weekend, sitting around on my couch. So we're going to get that up, and then we'll definitely follow up. We're going to catch up on all this podcast stuff we've been kind of slacking on the last 2 weeks because different members of us have been in and out of the country. So we're going to hit the ground running now and get some more stuff up online as soon as possible. And we'll definitely look into live streaming direct on here as well. It sounds like a really cool idea. And you guys have such a strong following. The more people we get to chat to, the more fun everyone can have.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
I know firsthand how hard it is to set up a channel, and instead of everybody else trying to go out and do that, we already have a good base here. I just want to give a platform for everybody to be able to get their content out there. Yo-Yo Yoda.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
He's going to be able to start doing that soon when he gets his laptop. I know Stu just upgraded some of his equipment. And for you guys too, I love to have that. I like this to be a network, man. So anybody anywhere in the world can just come out here and get content. One thing too, I'll give you guys a quick channel update. We are going to hit our 8-week or 2-month anniversary on Sunday, and probably when we hit that, we will have over 2 years of video watched on the channel. So
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of video you guys are watching on here, and I'm going to keep pumping out the content. And I'm going to keep adding good contributors, like you guys and like Yo-Yo Yoda and Sith Lord Stu, and I know Riemann wants to get involved in that. So we're going to keep adding more people to be able to do this content, man. So it's going to be this is going to be the one-stop shop for all your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes needs for sure.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a merch line now.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that T-shirt that says it's gonna have an arrow and it's gonna say "I'm with Yo-Yo Yoda."
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yep.
Right there.
We gotta get some Lord Skunk t-shirts.
Yeah, we're gonna get them, man. I already have designs already set up. Man, I need people that are graphic designers. If you're a graphic designer, hit me up.
My wife's a graphic designer. How
Who
about
is
that?
your wife?
Yeah, my wife.
Oh man, we gotta talk. Me and her gotta talk. Then we'll get a little conference call and get her on there one of these days and shoot her some ideas and see what she thinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you do me a number 2 Galaxy of Heroes player in the world t-shirt?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, number 2. There you go.
I'll give that one for you to Opro. Number 2 Galaxy of Heroes arena player in the world. Thanks to Lord Skunk.
Yep.
I love it. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Yeah, we got all kinds of fun stuff. I got some good stuff I'm going to release probably on Friday. Some good stuff for the community. How people can continue to contribute and help out. So we'll get that stuff announced on Friday. So Friday's going to be a big show. I'm going to promote that one again, like our Mega Live event. Yoda, remember how big that one was?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, during that live event, sometimes it's real weird with the way they show viewers on YouTube, but I went back and looked at the analytics of that. We had 380 different people in the first hour Yo-Yoed on that night. That was pretty cool, man. 380 people watch that in that first. I don't remember what because it breaks it up in hours, like 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to, I don't remember what all the rest were, but I just remember seeing that. That was a pretty cool stat that stuck out in my mind, So yeah, we got to keep.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big draw for you, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, don't get it wrong, man. I mean, me, you, and some of the other guys.
Stu.
Yeah, Stu, we're Riemann. Those guys.
Redemption, all of them. Yeah.
Those guys actually, if me and you were to jump into Discord, It's pretty. We're not in there as much, as some of these other guys. But I know when we're not there, those guys are all
Yeah,
kinds.
they're the backbone for
Yeah,
sure.
those are the guys that are helping everybody and coordinating and making sure everybody's on point, making sure we keep the channel clean and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. For us to be able to do that. So, I appreciate you, Ritual Gaming guys, coming on, and yeah, I would like to talk with you guys more about getting that set up for you.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I'm glad we were able to finally get you on here.
Yeah, hope to do it again sometime soon.
Yeah, hey, do me a favor as soon as you head out, just shoot me a quick message on Discord here, so I have it and I know who to contact over there. Okay.
On it.
All right. Thanks, man.
Peace.
Later, bro.
Take it easy.
All right. Next caller is Eli. He's got a question about the first order changes. Eli, you with us?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Eli, what's
Hey,
going
what's
on?
happening? What is happening?
Nothing. You're live, baby. The whole world is hearing you right now.
Sweet. Yes,
No
sir.
pressure.
Here.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
pressure, no
Right.
pressure.
So what kind of question you got?
I'm just curious with the new changes they released today, or at least what's coming up. What does that really mean for the first order teams? Has anybody broke down the numbers? Really, just kind of looked at it and do we know where we're at?
Like I said when I did live, I just saw that update. I read that when I was reading that update on live stream. That was the first time I've seen it, so I haven't done too much with it. I know Stu and Yo-Yo Yoda and some of the other guys probably saw that a lot earlier than me.
Well,
Yeah,
so the only yeah, go ahead, Stu.
Well, I was going to say that the changes that they're making looks like they're going to be compensating for their slower speed by having them either critting at any given time or just about to crit on the next turn, which is pretty scary when you consider the damage that some of these characters are going to be able to put out, like FOTP, the First Order Officer. What they have done is taken away the bonus damage from Phasma. When they listed out all the changes that they're making from the levels, the reason why they did that is because on a few of these characters, they're removing some sort of damage or bonus damage, I should say. Like Phasma before, when she had advantage, she would max out and do 65% more damage if she had advantage. Well, she's losing 30% of that bonus damage and just getting 15% overall damage. So, I mean, taking the good with the bad there. So, I mean, they're going to be a crit heavy team, I think. Still a little on the slower side, although First Order Officer is, I believe, a top 10 character as far as speed. So I think they'll be viable, but like we've said before, don't drop everything that you're doing and go for them. You have anything to add to that, Yoda?
No, I was just going to say, and quite honestly, we won't know what their damage, if they're adjusting damage modifiers, things like of that nature. So we're not going to know until the update really hits exactly what they're going to be about, because without knowing the complete breakdown of modifiers and base damage and things of that nature, we're not going to know. But yeah, realistically, can they be a good team? It looks good on paper, but we've seen a lot of teams that look good on paper before,
Sure.
we all had our hopes up. But I would say that, their focus is making a first order team, really good and be a quality synergy. So, but I like I said, I've just kind of keep my eyes out, my see what everyone's doing. But for me, and I gotta tell you, I think the best of the bunch are going to be Phasma and First Order Stormtrooper. FOTP, he's good, he's a hard hitter, but I think in the long run, and I like both Phasma and First Order Stormtrooper because they have such high health, and they're very versatile now. First Order Stormtrooper, he's giving defense up to all the allies now, and that's going to be supposedly huge in this new meta. So I guess we'll just have to see.
Well, what about
I
the
think that,
advantage? They're saying it's up for 2 turns, but does that mean you crit twice, or you just get the one crit and it goes away?
Just just one crit, and then it'll go away.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
But now the way they have it
Amounts are
set up though
guaranteed.
is, yeah, right. What they do though is the reason why they say 2 turns is, let's say, and this is my assumption how it's going to work because they really didn't clarify it too much. But if you have a 2-turn advantage, that means 1 turn. Say if your character has a special ability like an offense up or a defense up or something that
Battle
isn't
meditation.
an attack. Right, battle
Exactly.
meditation. Then the next turn you'll still have that advantage and then can attack and apply a crit to it.
Gotcha. Sweet.
I think.
But if it's directly an attack, it will go away though.
Right.
I think that with the first order team, a tank, I think that the first order stormtrooper, or if you want to swap in like a royal guard, is going to be essential for that team to make it through a match.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. All right. Well, thanks for coming out and chatting with us, Eli.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Keep
thank
up
you.
the good work.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
See ya.
man.
The next caller that we have here, sorry, we got a little bit of a backlog here going on, but the next guy has probably close to 10,000 accounts. He sent me multiple friend requests. He's on all of our servers.
What? 10,000 accounts.
So our next yep, exactly. Our next guy is Mole Eliza.
Mole Eliza, we know who you are.
Yeah, we've all seen you before.
Beast.
Nice.
The first Mole Eliza in the community.
Yeah, nice.
Happy to be here.
Hey, what's up?
Nice.
Hey, you can call them and have that name changed, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
I'm just too lazy.
You should
He
call
needs to own it. He's owning it now.
No, you should call
He
him and have him
owns
change it to Lord Mole Eliza.
Yeah, Lord.
So what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Appreciate you guys doing this. It's great. I wish I had known about you before I spent a bunch of money on this game, but
Yeah, so
I keep
so
up the
did
good
Yo-Yo
work.
Yoda.
I'm strictly free to play. Come on, man.
Hey, I could swear that my level 8 DACA was set up to go to level 9 at 74. And then today, the orange plus mark is gone, and I need 50 of those 9 electro binoculars. Has that happened to anybody else?
You might
Is
have
that
used
something that
you might have used some of the
Gear.
some of that gear on somebody else accidentally.
I'm pretty sure I didn't, but
So you
I
think
guess
you
you're right.
pre-crafted is what you're
Happened.
saying?
Exactly. I had an orange plus.
Well, the orange plus didn't mean you actually had the gear. It just means that you had the availability to get that gear. So unless you pre-crafted that item,
It'll say craft or equip.
well, you would have seen just like I mean again because I had to kind of address that, and at least in my own personal guild, just the plus mark was just saying that you had the ability to get that gear soon. It doesn't mean you actually had it.
Yeah, you weren't able to equip it, but you could at least craft it.
Well, that's weird. That's weird. If you were sure that you had it pre-crafted.
Yeah, like my GS is level 9, ready to go to 10, and I've got one thing left to give him, and it's what I have. He can't get it until 79, right?
Well, no. Did you pre-craft that item?
You did it before the update, right? You did it. You did.
Yes.
You created.
Yes.
Okay. Weird.
Well, so as long as it shows on that gear, so when you go in and you touch that orange plus sign, and just to preview the gear and what you might need, as long as it shows, a number, a numerical value that you possess one of those gears, they shouldn't be taking it away from you.
Okay. My GS still has it, and it shows 1, and it's not, nothing's changed, but for some reason DACA now shows that I can't get her to level 9 until I get the electro binoculars.
Yeah, I haven't heard that happening from anybody. I've used maybe.
And they didn't release an
12 of
update
them,
today,
yeah.
so they didn't do any changes to the game. Because
They didn't make any changes.
Was Odaka the character that you first wanted to update? Or did you
No,
update
actually,
characters
I had
before her?
I had a bunch of them pre-crafted so that I was ready when I needed them.
Aren't you guys kind of surprised that they haven't addressed that at all? Like that they haven't even spoken about the fact that some of these people have pre-crafted items and the people that don't are kind of stuck, and maybe they create like a like a module for other people to catch up?
Well, no, they're just stuck until the guilds come out. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of where they introduced it and saying that you're going to be able to get these unobtainable pieces of gear when the guilds come out. So that's why it's real important to join a guild.
Yeah.
But they might have another feature as well that we're unaware of. You know, they haven't told us all the details of this update, but I'm assuming that there's going to be multiple different places to get some of these gears, because I think there's like 3 or 4 different specific gear that you just can't get yet.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Will
Yeah,
the
it
Rancor,
is.
will the Rancor
Especially-
become a playable character?
What did you say?
I said, will the Rancor become a playable character in the future?
Well, how would it be?
No.
a playable character?
No.
Are you asking that, or is that a question from the live stream?
No, it's something somebody mentioned the other day in Discord. I was just asking the question.
Let's get them.
Will the
we need to
Death
get them out
Star
right
be
away.
a ship?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Will the Death Star be one of the ships we can drive? Nice.
That's not a moon.
That's no move. Our next caller is a guy who's been climbing the ranks here in the skunk community. He's been helping out a lot. Not sure exactly how to say it. We're going to find out right now. Obi Cries.
Yeah.
What's up,
Is
man?
that how you say it?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
How you doing?
Hey, pretty good.
How do you pronounce it? Is it Obi Kreis or how
I don't know. I'd have to go look at the Duchess Satine, how they said it on Clone Wars, because that was Obi's love interest in that TV show.
Oh, cool.
That's how it's.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like the love child. Get it?
Yeah, right.
Nice. So you're Ray.
Pretty. No, not yet. I would be her father, maybe. But what I'm wondering is that I know we're talking about protection. I know we're talking about Thursday. I know everyone wants to know about guilds. I was talking with Jedi Ghost, our chat forum at skunk.com, and pretty much he is just wise. I know you probably were too, Lord. I don't know if you did, Stu, but they crafted. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be 75 in a couple hours. His 73 guys looking smoking. They could probably take me. I'm just wondering when are they going to open that up?
Yeah, a lot of people pre-crafted. Yeah, we kind of you probably missed it because you were in the kind of like the waiting room, or whatever. So you didn't hear what we were saying on the stream. But yeah, Yoda went over that. Yeah, Yoda pre-crafted. Everybody recommended for me to pre-craft, but for me, I was right on the cusp of getting my Dooku to 7 stars and getting him geared up because he was way on my bench. And I'm glad that I got my Dooku up instead of pre-crafting, at least up until this point. And I think by the time really it's going to matter for me personally, the guilds will be out and all that stuff. We'll be able to get them. But yeah, man, it is kind of funky because right now for me, and if you're in the same boat, all I'm doing is I'm just getting these. Let me pull them up. I'll pull up my main account here. I'm getting these. I don't know how you say it, but hypo syringes. I'm just getting a bunch of those.
You need 1 million of those.
Yeah, and I'm doing the projectors, and then there's a couple other items I need a couple of too. So I've just been catching up on those. So hopefully by the time I can get those other items, I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, if people really want to start preparing, the things that you're going to need is the syringes. That's going to be perhaps one of the biggest items that you're going to need. Those are all 50 pieces. You're going to need the Carbonti sensor arrays, I think is what they are. And those are 50 pieces. Those are the level 3 ones. And then there's the stun guns. I think that's what it is. I can't remember what the specific name on it. But those are the 3 main items that you're going to need to start leveling these tunes up to their next gears. It's 100 of certain gear pieces. It's 50. I mean, it is mind-boggling how many it is, but definitely invest in those 3 because that's all I see. That's all I see right now.
But do you think it'll be a sneak attack by them and they'll do it for us on Thursday, opening it up, or are we looking at end of the month?
End of the month is what my bet is here.
Bummer.
Same. I think they want to try to get us used to the new gameplay
Yeah, before they roll out
before
guilds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, it's just, to me, it's just, I don't know, it's just so backwards how they did it, because I can reach level 80 before I can get my tunes, level 73 gear. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, thanks again for all your help on the forums and everything. You guys
Yeah.
are great.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of this community. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
I'm
man.
at
I'll talk to you
21
later,
days
Obi.
straight now. Yep,
See you
21
later,
days,
man.
guys. See ya. Bye.
All right.
Well, hey, but before we call another call, hey, guys, I got a split here. I got a few things to do before I lay down for the night. So I just want to thank you guys for having me on again. And I just want to mention to the community one more time, if you guys haven't had a chance to see Ritual Gaming and some of the videos they've made, go check them out.
All right, man.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for coming on, Yoda. Well, Friday for sure, okay? Don't let me down.
Yeah, well, hey, and also Thursday morning, I've got some time set to the side so that way I can do a live stream just to kind of show the community these level 76 dark side missions. Now, I will be streaming from my personal YouTube channel, but hopefully we'll be able to do a stream of the stream, so you can probably catch it on the lordskunk.com website there. However, if you want to ask me chat questions, you will have to come to my personal YouTube channel. That's Yo-Yo Yoda SWGOH Fanatic. You can find me. You can subscribe to me there. And then you can ask me questions on the chat. And I do try to interact with the chat people as often as I can on these live streams too.
Yeah, Yoda, when you get out, when you leave the voice chat, just shoot me a quick message. Let me know what time you're gonna do it. Eastern time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thanks, bro.
All right, hey guys, Stu, Remon, everybody, thanks for having me on. It's always nice to you, man. I love doing these live streams. If you can't tell, and I just want to, everybody, really, you know what? You guys really need to give shout outs to these guys. I mean, they're always on the Discord app, always there to help you guys. They are truly the backbone of this community. I mean, I try to make my presence whenever I can, but these guys are always there, always helping you guys out. So if you can, shoot them maybe a couple $100 in Google Play gift cards, or I don't know, iTunes gift cards or something. Help them out, man.
Post it to Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Anyhow, guys, thanks for having me on again, and have a great evening.
All right, later, Yoda.
Thanks.
See you later, man.
All right, and our next caller is Chris. Bring him right now. Chris, you there?
Yes, I'm here. How am I coming in?
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I can hear you loud and clear, Chris.
Doing pretty good. How about yourselves?
Doing good. How long you
I'm
been?
good.
How long you been a part of the LordSkunk.com community?
Well, let's see here. The community, I'd say about 2 or 3 weeks. The game, almost a month.
Nice. So
Nice.
good. You found us pretty early then in your Galaxy of Heroes career. That's good.
No mistakes.
Yeah, Chris.
You
what's your
75
question?
yet?
Not much of a question. It's just a comment. I was on Discord like most of the time today, and oh, Stu, you poor man. I'm so sorry you had to deal with all the questions about the updates. Okay, this poor dude. God. Like, almost every other question was, have you heard anything about the update? What about the update? Is the update coming? What's the update going to be? And my man here, like, he handled it like a boss. He was like, I don't know. I have not received it yet.
Yeah, and then that's something that we get all the time, a lot. I know Skunk gets it's a lot of those questions too, and everything, and that's fine, man. I mean, I am here to help. I am also not paying Chris for this at all. He's just been here all day, and I've basically been dealing with it since about 9-10 o'clock this morning, so about 11 hours now about it. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, people don't know, and people aren't going to be here all the time and everything, and they just don't know. They don't catch this stuff. I wish they would go to lordskunk.com a little more and check it out. That's why the website's there, and that's why Lord Skunk spends so much time getting the stuff up there. But you come here for help. You come here for knowledge. You come here to ask questions, and there are no wrong questions. And I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability and with the best of my patience every single time.
Stu's being modest. Let's give Stu his due.
Yeah, everybody clap for Stu right now. Clap. Everybody clap for Stu. No, Stu does a great job. All the guys and girls in the community. I appreciate every single one of them. And I appreciate the people that step up to be a part of the Team Skunk team. Well, the Skunk team that you guys dubbed Team Skunk. So that was kind of a tongue twister. But no, I really appreciate it. I appreciate Stu. I can tell if I for any reason can't make a live stream or do a live stream. I want to make sure you guys get content. I can let him know it almost a drop of a hat. He'll make sure he gets it done and gets it set up. I mean, obviously certain things happen, where sometimes maybe he couldn't do that, but he hasn't done it yet. So, but I really appreciate that. I appreciate Remon coming on. I appreciate Grand Patron. Grand Patron's he can't even sit in this part and talk. He's sitting in the waiting area for the people that are coming on to ask questions. So he's spending his live stream time over there doing that to help the community, to make sure we can get everybody on and their mics aren't all squelchy and their questions aren't all garbled, when they get on here to ask it. So I appreciate all the people. Plus, he Grand Patron, and shout out to him also for setting up the Reddit. So thank you to him for that. So yeah, I appreciate all the stuff that you guys do, and it's only going to get bigger and it's only going to get better. So just keep doing everything that you guys have been, subscribing, sharing, watching the shows, telling your friends about it, telling your server mates about it. And more good stuff will be coming down the pipeline. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, exactly, man. Well, Chris, thank you for coming on and saying that. And I saw El Guapo's comment. Chris is not my dad coming on here saying that for me. But thank you for coming on.
Are you guys sure though that some of these people, Stu's not paying them? Are you sure that some of these people we're getting some people coming on here, and we need the Stu testimonial page. Maybe I'll create that, and then people actually use it, because Stu created this Skunk testimonial page and nobody used it. So I actually did see a couple on there. And you know what? While we're talking about that, why don't we pop over real quick? We'll take a quick little discussion break just for a second. On here, there's some really cool channels, guys, on this Discord. We still have there's the Skunk testimonials, which people have been filling that out. So yeah, absolutely. Let us know how we've helped you. Post a quick testimony here. Let us know how we've helped you and what we've done for you. Like here's one, SRQ at Lord Skunk at Sith Lord Stu. Finished number 13 today. Thanks for all the tips I learned on here and in the YouTube. 2 weeks ago, I was trying to get into the top 100. So I love hearing stories about that, guys. I spend a lot of time. Stu spends a lot of time doing what he does to help the community. Remon does his thing. Grand Patron does his thing. All the other people, Redemption Wings, his thing. But me, my thing is I do the live streams, man. That's what I do. That takes up a lot of my time. That's what I bring to you guys. I bring in the live stream. So, I love hearing, and I know these guys do too. They love hearing what you guys have to say and how we've helped you. So put that stuff in there, man. That's just extra motivation for us, and that fuels our fire. I really appreciate that, man. That's good stuff. Guild discussion. If you have questions about the guild, you can post it in there. I don't even read it anymore because I get so mad because everybody asks the same questions over and over again. So, ask Skunk. These are questions. A lot of times, Stu will pull questions out of here for the live stream. Dev questions. We do send questions weekly to the devs. They do answer those. They told us it would be a couple weeks or so. So probably should be coming. Probably after this update, they'll get the answers to some of our questions weekly.
Yes, and EA Jesse did send me a quick little message apologizing for the extra turnaround on that, because obviously they're getting ready for a couple of big updates. But he did mention that the Lord Skunk community questions are going to be incorporated into his future community updates. So I think that's big. I think they are checking the live streams out. They are popping into the Discords. And I do think they are starting to listen to the Skunk Nation and to the Skunk community. So, nice. Yeah, that's very, very exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. That's going to be cool. Good stuff. And then there's all kinds of other channels up here for you guys you can go through and look at and find out more. So absolutely get in on the Discord app. If you haven't done so, just go to lordskunk.com. It'll tell you what to do. Real simple though. I mean, it's very easy to get this thing up and running and get in here and connect with everybody. So I appreciate all the guys that stay in there, you know, and they moderate this and they make sure everything's good. Obviously, keep everything just like our live stream chat PG. You know, so it's appropriate for all members of all ages or whatever. So that's that. Let's get another guest in here, man. Let's get another.
We definitely have more. Yeah. Next guy. This is a guy who I think is just starting to get addicted to talking to us. It's our buddy Prelog. What's going on, Prelog?
Prelog's in the house. What's up? All the way from Slovenia.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Slovenia. Hey, just a quick question. Well, hopefully a quick one. I've been struggling with the arena race recently. About a month ago, during the month I ran out of mobile data, so I couldn't play for about a week or so. And in that time, in the beginning, I was always in the top 20s or in the top 10s. But in that time, I fell down to around 2.5k. And now I managed to get back to 500s, but can't manage to get any higher than that.
Okay, well here's what I did the first time I started playing, both my accounts is I just invested my crystals into rising up. So I do my 5 battles. You know, I wouldn't refresh. You know, after a battle to speed up another battle, I would use my 5, and then I would refresh again, rise up through the ranks, refresh again, rise up through the ranks. You know what I mean? So I would use 5 battles. Refresh, do 5 more battles, refresh, do 5 more battles. Now, you got to kind of space that out because, you know, it's going to be 10 minutes in between each one. But yeah, set aside when you have a little bit of time, like maybe during one of the live streams, you know, if you're gonna listen into the live streams, just plan on rising up the ranks of your arena. Get back to where you need to be using crystal refreshes. Once you're there, it's much easier to maintain. You know, I like day one or day 2 of me being in arena. I just used my crystals all the way up to the top, man. I got right in that top spot, and I haven't left it since. It's much easier to get to where you want to be and maintain it than to try to do a little bit every day. It's just too difficult to do that. What team are you running, by the way?
Currently, I'm using just a sec, 7-star Sidious as leader, Lumi, Qui-Gon 4 stars, 6 stars, AJ86, and 6-star Window.
Okay, well, for me, what I would do then is I would take Sid out as lead, and I'd put at least Qui-Gon Jinn in. Now, when you're gonna do your last battle for the night or whatever you're gonna do, you know, the last arena battle you're gonna do for that session or whatever, and you're gonna kind of leave it on defense. I would just switch Luminara to lead. Make sure her leadership's up, and make sure Qui-Gon's leadership is up. But yeah, that's what I would do. You don't need Sid to be lead. He needs to be out of there. Put Qui-Gon Jinn as lead when you're doing your offense battles, and then when you're going to do your last battle for the night or whatever, switch Luminara to lead and do your last battle. That's what I would do if I were you.
Yeah, but isn't Sirius quite good in combination with 86 because of that increased crit chance, and 86 is good with crits.
Yeah, but 86 is probably going to be dead by the time that would even come in effect on a defense. That's why you're falling down.
The whole point of a leader is to work with the whole team, not just one specific character. So you can't just rely on 86 to win you the game.
Part of the problem here is that during that time that he wasn't playing, he also wasn't leveling up his character. So it's not like he just dropped in PvP.
No, actually, level-wise, I didn't fall behind so much. Maybe a level, but I managed to pick up that.
What level are you right now?
I don't mean player level. I'm talking about character development. So what I'm saying is, like, you know, you may have fell behind maybe with gear, or leveling up some other characters that are a little bit more viable right now in this meta, which is the speed meta. So, you know, you have a 4-star Qui-Gon. You know, maybe if you had played that entire time, you may have a 7-star Qui-Gon by now. So, you know, I'm just saying that might be a factor too. So, just bear in mind that, you know, even if it's a little tough to climb up the ladder right now, if you continue to level up your characters and, you know, you continue to do what Skunk said and try to catch up, you know, every day a little bit in your arena, you'll eventually get back there.
Yeah, but I don't say every day. I don't say a little bit every day. I say do one day, do one big jump. Do one big jump though. Spend a couple hundred crystals maybe. Maybe not even that much because it's big jumps when you're lower. But get you back up to that top 10 area and then maintain on, every day maintain on keeping the top 10. You won't have to really refresh anymore once you get up there. But yeah, I would definitely recommend doing that. But yeah, Qui-Gon, you got 3 Jedi in your team. You got Qui-Gon Jinn, Luminara, and Mace. So that leadership is going to give them a big bonus.
Yeah, speed wise.
Yeah, and Sid, I'm just going to tell you, man, Sid's junk. Sid's junk right now, and I think he's going to be junk at 80. So look at replacing him soon.
Yeah,
And
could
if you have a
you?
GS, I'll replace him with your Mace window.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on and talking to us.
Well, see ya. Good night.
Always a pleasure,
See you
Prelog.
later,
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Later, Prelog. All right, excellent. And we do have another caller if we want to take one right now.
Do we have
Yeah,
any
let's
questions
keep
or
them going,
questions or
man.
comments?
Yeah, I am keeping my eye on the chat here. We do have a couple that I'll get to, but we have one more caller, and then I think we're going to be good for a little while. So let's just bring him on right now. This is Alan, and he has a question about offense. What's up, Alan?
What's up, man?
Hey guys, I don't know if you already covered this earlier. I just jumped on, but I was curious what the difference is between advantage and just offense up, because I used to just have advantage and I thought that's what it was, but there must be a difference. So what does advantage do differently?
The difference between advantage and offense up? Or just
yes.
what advantage does?
Well, like offense up, it said that basically it gives you 50% more damage on your attack,
yes.
right? What specifically does advantage do?
Well, it's changing on Thursday, so what it will do is it will guarantee a 100% chance of hitting a critical hit for one turn.
So when she does the victory march and everybody has advantage, then basically that whole round they're getting crits.
Yeah, they are guaranteed to crit the next time around. So if you have somebody like what I'm looking forward to now is with my Qui-Gon lead and Yoda, and I got Phasma back there giving everybody advantage up, and then I use Qui-Gon to debuff somebody and give everybody offense up, and guaranteed crits with offense up is going to be a big mechanic in the game. So, I mean, I love Qui-Gon Jinn and Yoda together, and I think Qui-Gon Jinn and Phasma together now are going to be a pretty good duo.
Yeah, and also I noticed that the next ability for Victory March, the next level is going to be a cooldown +1, so it's going to be pretty much every other turn or so.
Yeah, exactly.
What Advantage did before, and this is part of the reason why they're changing it a little bit, so it is different than offense up, or it has a little bit more of a clear explanation. Is Advantage gave you 100% ability to bypass armor and any other protection that the character had. So that stat is changing now to give you basically a 100% critical chance, which will just make it like a different stat. People were always wondering what the difference was between advantage and offense up, and that's part of the reason why they're differentiating it now.
Great. Yeah, I unlocked First Order TIE Pilot, but he's only at 4 stars, and he has been and will continue to be a slow grind, but I'm glad that I was working on him up to this point.
Yeah, that's good. He's gonna be good. He's a tougher one to get, man. He's like a Ray. He doesn't even have a good drop rate if you buy chromium packs. So he's one of the harder ones to get.
Exactly. Well, thank you for coming on and talking with us, Alan. It was a pleasure.
I appreciate the info, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks
You
so much,
too.
man. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's good talking to Alan, and looks like we are out of callers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring in Grand Patron right here. You there? Grande Patron. He'll talk to us when he
Took a potty break.
Yeah. So.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
man, how you doing?
Hey, man, just wanted to say we great bunch of callers today on Discord, and I see you guys kind of blowing up the Reddit over there. Just keep them coming, man.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about now. Now, this is about the time at night when we kind of get a switch over. A lot of our Eastern time zone people start heading out, and a lot of our like West Coast or people from other countries start coming on. So, we usually see a big jump in views. You know, as we see a drop for a little bit, and then we see it bump back up. Because keep in mind, it's only 7 p.m. Over on the West Coast, so we're getting a lot of those people joining now. But if you guys haven't done so, I'm just going to go over some of the quick channel or community updates real quick for you guys that are just joining now. For some of you that have been here since the beginning, the hardcore, you guys know I do it anyway. So you guys just love hearing my voice if you're here this long. So so real quick, Grand Patron or Patron, or as I just call him, Lord Grand Patron. He's got the Lord title now. He's been promoted. He set us up with our own subreddit now. So on Reddit or on LordScutton.com, you can click on Reddit and it'll bring you here. So you guys can use this subreddit. I want you guys to come over here and subscribe to this. Just click over here. We set it up last night. I mean, like after the stream, so like less than 24 hours ago. And already, you know, it's doing well. We got 55 people already subscribed to it or whatever. So subscribe to this here. And then what I want you to do is right here where it says LordSkunk.com community reviews. Okay, LordSkunk.com community reviews. Just put a review of, you know, let us know how the Lord Skunk community has helped you in your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes endeavors. Okay, put that information in there. Hit submit. Now, on Friday during the live stream, you don't have to be present to win. If for any reason you can't make it, it's okay. But on Friday, we're going to select 2 people from here, just like we do for the ally code for 7-star Grievous on Thursday. We're going to select 2 of them, and then Dartron has offered as a prize or as a promo or whatever for the people that do this. He's going to give you a Google Play or iTunes gift card, depending on what device you want it for. So we put 2 winners for that. So we're going to be giving that away on Friday. And that's something that Dartron wanted to give back to the community. So he wanted us to find something that we needed you guys to do to help, and then he's going to reward people for helping. So please go on and do that. You can get to the link on lordskunk.com. It's Reddit. It's right at the top of the navigation link at lordskunk.com. But come over here to this post, lordskunk.com community reviews, and just put a review there. You can see we got some great reviews already in there from some of the different people. So it's pretty cool. I appreciate I appreciate hearing all this good stuff from you guys. Okay, now the other thing, where are we at here? Okay, the other thing is speaking of promos, we're going to be giving away 7-star General Grievous on Thursday during the live stream. Okay, during the live stream, we're going to select 2 people to get Vim's ally code. Thank you to Vim for doing that, and you're going to be able to have access to 7-star General Grievous, 7-star Yoda, Tusken Shaman, all that good stuff. You can test those out and try those characters out. Okay, all you have to do is go to lordscunk.com, click on a link. It tells you exactly what to do. Take you a couple minutes to do it, and then you're entered in, and we will draw those live on the live stream on Thursday. Now, again, you don't have to be present to win. We will notify you. We'll notify you if you've won. But follow us on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't done it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And then also the Discord and guild information is up here as well, along with the ally code database for lordskunk.com community. So a reminder to some of the veterans too, make sure you're checking that out. If you got room on your ally codes, get some of those new people added. Now, one person I just saw that posted, it was in the Discord here, Censored Cactus, said he downloaded Discord and he sent a request, but he's trying to join us on Discord. He's having issues with that. If Redemption could check that out, it is on the Discord post on lordskunk.com. If you can maybe check on that and help that guy figure out how to get into Discord, that would be appreciated.
Okay. What it is if you take the link that Redemption posts in the comments. Once you get there and you copy the URL that you have to put in to get into Discord. If you don't have that HTTPS in the beginning, then it doesn't let you come in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Cool.
So if you're watching it, that's the answer for it.
Yep, and Redemption just posted it in Discord as well. So if you're watching in Discord, all you have to do is click on that link that Redemption Wings just posted, and it will should take you right directly into our Discord server. So you should automatically join it. It's not something you gotta send a request or contact us. It's just something you join through a link, and then you're in. So what's going on, guys? What do we got? Give me some good discussion real quick, man.
We're up to look at this. We're over 1,200 subscribers. We're actually at 1,212 right now. That's what I'm showing.
Nice. Hey, thank you to everybody that has subscribed. I really appreciate that. Share this channel with anybody you can. That's the other thing I didn't say that I said at the beginning. Right here, depending if you're watching on mobile or you're watching on your PC or Mac, just go down here to this little share feature, where I think it's up here if you're on your mobile. It's on the actual video, but just share that on your social media network, man. I really appreciate you guys doing that. That's how we get a ton of new people that join the community. They say, hey, I heard this from so-and-so, or so-and-so told me about it, or I seen it on so-and-so's Facebook or whatever. I really appreciate that, and that's how we're going to bring and continue to grow the community.
Absolutely. It's not going to happen by itself.
Yeah, I'm sharing it everywhere I can. Share it. Share it with your Facebook friends. Share it on Twitter. If you're on one of those line apps or something, share it with those people, because I know there's a lot of people out there that need a lot of help, and we want to help them. Wherever they're stuck. I mean, I could tell you, Redemption, and there's another guy, Serial Sith, here in the Discord. I was definitely going down the wrong path, and they kind of steered me in the right direction. It took a couple weeks, but I was able to get back up in the top 50 in PvP in about 2 weeks. So I went from 200 to 50 in 2 weeks.
Nice. Hey, and real quick, guys, I told you yesterday that my brother was trying to do a 24-hour live stream for Destiny. I'm gonna post the link to his channel in our chat. So if you want to just pop over there real quick and just say, hey, what's up, Skunk's little brother? That would be funny. So yeah, just if you would, I just put it in the chat. Click that in there. He has to use my name because he's using my old PS4 account. So it's funny. He has to run around as Skunk. So I always tell him, I said, you better not give me a bad name, dude.
So we're gonna skunk raid a skunk.
Yeah, getting headshotted and stuff. People are gonna see that, think it's me. So, but yeah, if you guys would just click that link I just posted in the voice chat or in the live chat. Click on that and just pop over there and say, hey, what's up, Skunk's little brother? That'd be funny if you guys do that.
And the reason you want to spread the word is, there's a lot of, obviously we have a lot of the hardcore players here, the people. Whether it's you're free to pay to play, you play the game, quite frequently, and you care about, the different, statistics and things that come out. But there's a lot more casual players that I'm sure will be very interested in, getting some more information about the game that just don't know about it because they aren't on the forums and they aren't on Reddit and, posting it in places like Facebook and some of the more common places where people do get their information. Really will help grab a lot more people's attention.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to even just doing stuff like deciphering what this huge update is today. I was I was away from the keyboard for a while, and I was able to hop on the Discord, and Stu kind of walked me through exactly what was going on with this big update. And I know a lot of people, if they were looking at this big update, the first thing they would think is, oh, I have to switch my game plan on the players that I was thinking about. And I'm not so sure that's a great idea. You could look at some of these players, see they've been modified a little bit, but if you have a game plan, if you have a team that's working for you, you don't necessarily need to switch exactly what you're doing. So.
Yeah, exactly. And the chat actually blew up when I said I was going to go over the release notes and everything in the Discord. The general chat just lit up. We had like 30 people in there listening to me read out verbatim all the notes and my reactions and everything on there, because I read them live. I didn't go over them first. So that was cool.
Hey, Skunk, what are your thoughts on some of these modifications to these characters?
I mean, it's the first order stuff. I mean, it's all that they really said. So I think that's all they're really working on right now. They'll probably give us some more with the big update with the guilds. They'll probably do some more character stuff. I mean, I'm gonna try it out. I like it. I already have kind of the first order team. I mean, I already like at 7 stars or whatever. I'm not too far off on the other one. So, again, I can't stress this enough, especially new people that are just joining the channel or whatever watching. Still continue. Take my advice. Work on. Who was I saying? Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, Geo. You'll work on them at 80 because they're cheap to gear, and then work on your first order team.
Yeah, that is true. And I noticed, also too on the lordskunk.com, we actually show which characters take how many purples. And so, it definitely, it matters, who's the easiest to gear up to the highest gear level you can, whether that's gear level 9 or whether that's gear level 10. So you definitely got to take gear into account whenever you're looking at your players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely checked in there and at your brother's live stream there. Yeah. That's cool. I may watch a little bit of that later on after the stream. But are you going to be doing Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do Heroes of the Storm. I think we're going to end this in about 10 minutes. And Old Pro said he wanted to do it, and a couple other people said they wanted to do it. So, yeah, man, if you got a BattleNet ID, I put here, let me flip back over. I put here in Discord under Blizzard Games. I said, hey, list your BattleNet ID if you guys want in. I'll get you guys in, and we'll do I think Grimwolf wants to do it. I think Old Pro's down, so we can have 5 people. So I need 2 more if anybody wants to jump in. We're gonna do a match, and you guys can check that out a little bit, and we'll roll that way. Now, just so you guys know, Old Pro got an exclusive skin in the game. I've never seen it before. It was the only people that finished in the tournament. It's called Heroes of the Dorm. It's college. The winnings go towards like college scholarships and stuff like that. But he finished in the top, whatever he had to finish in to get that. So he got a special skin. So we're gonna check that out, man. We're gonna check that out. Yeah, Tassine, more. You said, wow, more dedication to me. Yeah, he had like 2 viewers in there before I brought the whole LordSkunk.com crew over there. Okay, so he came over to my house yesterday. I think I told you guys on the stream, and he was like, hey, how I'm gonna do this 24-hour live stream. I need some advice or whatever. And I'm like, how where have you promoted it? And he's like, well, what do you mean promoted it? I'm like, you haven't promoted it anywhere? Like, you think you're just going to turn it on and people are just going to show up? It don't work that way, man. You got to promote that. That's how I got my Tassines of the world, my Valseys, my Rogues. You guys saw me. I posted on the official forums or Reddit or something back in the day. And you guys saw it. You guys jumped in. You guys been here ever since. So if you're not promoting your stuff, man, it's never going to happen. So that's why I keep telling him. And I started this the same time he started his channel. I started doing this really because I wanted to show him, how to really do it. Because it's always competition, man. It's always competition. So I think he's got 67 followers or something like that. And I got what? What did we just say? 1,200. So, when it comes to promotion, baby, I know what I'm doing. So,
that's no joke. No joke.
Growing by the minute.
Yeah, I want to show you guys something. Okay, I want to show you guys something on Friday that's really cool for the community. So if you can be on Friday, please be on that live stream. I got something that I want to go over with the community. It's something I think is really exciting. It's a new opportunity for us. So we're gonna go over that on Friday. So we're gonna need help promoting that. Speaking of promotions, so starting Thursday night, all day Saturday, I'm gonna need Team Skunk to help promote. We'll do another mega live event, on Friday. Okay, we should have the update out and all that stuff by then too, so we'll be able to dissect that. So it'll be good. So we're gonna do a big
it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, big mega one. Yeah, that mega one we had, man, that had a stupid amount of views. What are we up to on that thing? What are we up to on that? Let me look.
And I have reached out to a couple other people that have been requesting some people, so hopefully I can hear back from them soon.
Cool. Yeah, 35, almost 3,400 views on that mega live event, man, already. That was that was a week ago. So yeah, we're gonna do another one of them on Friday, and that's gonna be good stuff, man. So all you guys too, all my normal guests, be prepared for Friday. If you can be on, we're gonna do it up.
Oh, definitely.
Do it up.
Definitely.
Cool. I'm gonna take one more caller or one more guest that wants to come on. You come into the Discord, go into the questions. If you go in there right now, Grand Patron will go in there and prep you. But
we actually have 2 waiting.
2. Okay, so we got 2. So we're gonna do these 2 right here. We're gonna do these 2 guests. on the on a Discord call. We'll do them, and then right after, I'm gonna roll in. We're gonna end this stream, and we're gonna turn right around and restream Heroes of the Storm. Okay, so we're gonna end this stream, and then we're gonna turn right around and restream that. So we'll get Old Pro and all them in there. Okay, so get these people prepped.
Yep, they're prepped. They're ready to go.
Bring them in.
First
I'm ready,
caller,
man. I'm ready. I'm fired up.
Absolutely love this guy's name. Here we go. You gonna learn today,
man. I love the guy.
Yo, what's good?
What's
yes,
up, man? What's up?
I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, I love the fact that these guys get in here and ask a question. These guys get in here and ask a question, and then they become addicted, man. They love it. They love coming back. I love having them back on too. So that's good stuff, man. What's up?
Yeah, so I just finished farming Poggle. I already had Lumi and Phasma and 86. I'm just wondering who should I get? Who should I get after them? Galactic
Resistance
War.
Pilot.
Yeah, go for RP. Go for RP,
Yeah.
and this is something that's been coming up a lot lately. People saying, who should I go for? Should I wait? Should I save? I don't know about this character. I don't think I'm going to use this character. So, guys, if that's your thought process on that, if you don't think you're going to use a character, you don't have to spend all those Galactic War tokens right away. I mean, you can save them up. You can stockpile them up. You can see, because we do have a couple big updates coming out, and we got the real big one at the end of the month. They may shift it up. I think they're a little due for a shakeup in, arena shipments and Galactic War shipments and all that. So maybe they will shake things up a bit. So if you're not comfortable with RP or something, just save it.
My advice would be kind of opposite. Because it's GW, you get points. It's so easy to farm. It's probably the easiest place to farm any character in this game. I would reckon just farm anyone you want there, mainly because you can stop and just the next day you can get 15 shards for whatever new characters they come up with.
Yep, and that's my thought process.
It's always handy to have A, B, and C team, even if you don't think you're gonna be using or G or whatever Poggle. It's handy to have a 7-star character or a character that you can 7-star.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's my personal thought process on that. But I have talked to a lot of people that say, RP, I don't know anything about. I don't want it. Okay, well then fine. Then you can save, you can stockpile.
Yeah.
It's not. My personal thing though is Galactic War is super easy. I mean, I feel like I just started on RP, and I'm already working on her 7-star.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude, it takes like literally a week.
Wait a minute. RP's a girl?
Yes. I learned
She is
yesterday.
now.
Yeah.
Hey, now,
You a
now,
genius. Seth, you a genius.
Per our conversation after the live stream yesterday, Remon's gonna be all over Resistance Pilot now. All over.
Player.
Yeah, you gonna learn today, Remo. All right, man. Oh, well, it was good talking to you. You're gonna learn. I'm sure I'm gonna see you in Discord later on and chat with you further. I always enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, another one, man.
Yeah, another one. It's all about that Dove soap.
See you later, bro.
All right, man.
Later, man. Oh man, that was good fun. And then the last caller of the night, Skunk's gonna enjoy talking to this guy. We have Old Pro 87 joining us.
Yo, Pro's
Old
in the
Pro, you there?
house. Finally.
How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Not too much. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Hey, can you tell us a little bit about the server that you're on?
I think they know. I supposedly we've got several other people that are on our server, right?
Yeah, we got
Darth Black.
Yep, Darth Black's in here. A couple of, I can't remember. We get so many people on and the names and stuff too. And some people like you, you have a different name, in Discord than you do on there. So yeah, it's tough sometimes. But yeah, man, no, I'm excited. I'm firing up Heroes of the Storm right now. I haven't played it in a long time, so it's doing the update. But I just saw the little glimpse of the Asmodee skin that you got. Cool, so I'm excited to see that in the
Oh,
game.
it's so good. It's so good. I think also recently, I'm not sure. Like I've read on the forums that they don't merge leaderboards, but recently in the top like 75 on our server, there has been an influx of like level 68 dudes, and it just kind of seemed weird because I'd never seen these names before. I pay attention to the top 200 constantly, just to like scope meta, see what teams are being ran, and never saw these names before, and now they're all over the place.
Yeah, it is
Um,
weird.
but I did have more of a specific question. So today I didn't take second. First time in, I don't know, week and a half or so. Um, I was trying something different. I was sitting in 5th place and waiting to scope like, I don't know, first through third or something. So I got hit by dude in rank 9, pushed me back, and had to fight back for that. Didn't end up having enough time. So, like, what I'm wondering is, for you personally, or the rest of the people here, or even people in chat, whatever, what's what's your game plan when you come into it to try and snipe whatever rank you want to snipe? Whatever rank you want to stick. What are you trying to do? Do you get like within 3 or 4 so that if it goes bad, because what I've been doing is if it goes bad, I try and stick at least third or fourth.
Well, I think that it's. I
Yeah,
think it
well,
depends on.
and well, let me tell you this part because let me tell you. I'm gonna let Remon was the person I was thinking of to answer this anyway, so I want Remon to say. But since it's specifically on my server, and I kind of know what he's talking about. Here's the thing, man. It's been real weird on a server. Is that normally people usually put me about 3, and I don't have a problem sitting at 3 all day. I'll sit at 3, no problem. But for whatever
Yeah.
reason, people have been attacking me in the number 2 spot. They're trying to get number 1. It's weird because usually you're trying to jump up. You know what I mean? You're trying to jump up a
Mhm.
level. But yeah, I've been sitting at number 2, and I know for you, and I know for Dark Black, that makes it difficult because you guys are trying to finish number 2.
Exactly.
And then I'm sitting in number 2. So then how you gonna do it? So what I would say if I were you, if you're number 5 or number 3 or wherever you're at, other than number 2, and you see me sitting at number 2, I would get me early. So get me out. Nobody's gonna attack me. If I'm not in number 1, nobody even bothers to touch me. So just attack me, get me or beat me and get me to 3 or 4. And then it should be good. But how often do you fight my team and then beat? That's one of the questions I had because some of the guys I talked to on my server, they're like, "Man, I fought you, several times, but I only maybe beat you once or twice." So how often does that happen that you beat me?
I think the last 4 or 5 times I did it, I managed a win each time. Just kind of changing up my strategy. I have to tap Ray with Qui-Gon once, not using a special, and for some reason, just that like backing off the damage just a little bit so as to not activate Royal Guard too soon seemed to open up a lot more options on the following turns. Seeing as how I'm running Luminara, I kind of don't have the the quintessential burst meta going on right now. I do have that speed, but I play it a little bit slower, which hurts. For one, trying to snipe the top ranks because it takes me at least minute 15 seconds or so, which isn't too terribly long, but that's like a really good run where when it's down to like 2 dudes or 3 dudes, I'm just like auto, just fuck,
So
just like
that's
click.
your first problem there, buddy. You have to keep, if you have 10 minutes left in your server, you keep that fight on for the 5 minutes. Your last 30 seconds, you press auto, yeah.
Right.
Instead
I
of
just mean
just
if I'm
go 2
under the
minutes.
gun, if I've only got
Okay, yeah, I get you.
2 minutes left, something like that, it's going to take me that long to do it.
Mhm.
But in general, I think I've figured out a strategy where I can typically handle your team on offense, Skunk. But up until then, it was a good. I had like a 30% win rate, and it's still sometimes RNG will get me. Good couple of dodges, good couple of stuns. I just can't recover. So I try to avoid even just playing up against it. And the other dude, Daisuke, I think his name is Daisuke.
Yeah. Yeah, he's number
His
2
team
right
is a
now.
monster. It's hard to beat.
Yeah, he's running Lumi lead. I can't remember. Let me look at his team. What does he got? What does he got? He's got Lumi lead, Royal Guard. Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that being tough. Yeah, you don't have a lot of DPS like you're saying on your team. Yours is more. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, even with the GS and the Qui-Gon, that I've got, like the burst is somewhat there, but um, I typically have to kill old Ben first, and then Fives and Leia. I can't kill her before she stealths or proc Royal Guard, and
Yeah.
it eats me up. I have a hard time dealing
Yeah,
with that one.
and it sucks when you have to kill a Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Before, yeah, cool, because Leia stealth. So Leia stealth, so you can't get to Leia. So you got to kill old Ben before you kill Leia. I fought that team. Yeah, I fought that team several
It's
times.
not like typical meta from what I've seen. I don't see anybody else running this team. It's Lumi lead, Royal Guard, Fives, Leia, and Old Ben, and it it seems to be just somewhat tanky. And a lot of the having to deal with Fives. It's either I sink damage into Fives or I sink damage into Old Ben,
Plus
and
you get,
I don't know why it's just kind of tough for me.
plus you got that evasion up, with
Mm-hmm.
Lumi leads. So
Yeah.
that
That
kind
shouldn't
of
be too much of a problem, though.
well that kind of is like similar to what you get with a Dooku lead. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Dooku's way more, though. Happens
Dooku's
way more
better.
often with Dooku.
It happens way more often with Dooku, and Dooku also has the counter attack. But I mean, the thing is that
Mm-hmm.
there's it's pretty much hit the nail on the head with the Royal Guard teams. Is you gotta try to attack that first character, because you usually, I mean, when you're trying to pick the first character you're going to attack, let's say they have Ray on the board or First Order TIE Pilot, you're going to go for them. And if you hit them too hard, you'll knock them below 50% health on that first attack. So you want to try to tap them a little bit to start, and then finish them off. And then,
Yeah.
before Royal Guard puts up his taunt, you already have one character down. And then if you have a Qui-Gon, you can come up with them, a little bit later on with
That
an attack
dispel.
to try to dispel the taunt, which so you can
Mm-hmm.
attack something else. But that's really the best way to attack a Royal Guard team if you don't have Royal Guard yourself. You know what I'm saying? But
I do run, but mine's 4-star, working on 5 right now.
yeah, I mean, even if that's the case, I mean, if you're running like a Qui-Gon lead, that's the best way to attack it. But
That's what
um,
I'm doing.
going back to what you were asking about where I'd like to be when
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to get number one, I'd say, typically, I mean, and this is again, if a lot of people are busy, they have work, things happen, but just in an ideal day where I have the time to set it up correctly, you want to be at the top three, going into the last 15 minutes of the match, and you got to be careful because there's other people trying to move up behind you as well, so they're gonna try to hold you down, or there may even be people that are content with, let's say, being in fourth or fifth place that will attack you just to keep their place because they don't want to get
Yeah.
knocked back to 9 or 10.
Yep.
So what happens there is you gotta the last 15 minutes. I mean, and this is something I do pretty much every day. Is you got to be in a match for that last 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you're a very competitive server where people are going to be attacking you, I mean, obviously Skunk's server is a little bit different. He's a little bit ahead of a lot of people that he's playing with, but on a server where pretty much everybody's working on an equal playing field, you're gonna be getting attacked. So you want to be totally unavailable for an attack for that last 15 minutes. So you want to
Yeah.
refresh, possibly. I mean, listen, sometimes you take a chance and you wait out this 5 minutes or whatever for the next attack, but that you're always taking a chance. And I would do that if let's say I'm going for, let's say I'm sitting at number one right now, then I would, maybe wait for somebody to come and hit me up in that first 15 minutes, and then at about 10 minutes at that point, I would I would just make sure I'm locked out so that nobody can attack me at all. Now, if you're going to have to do a super quick refresh because there are people
Yeah.
just tapping that button, just trying to refresh, hoping that your match is done so they can hit you. But you gotta
Okay,
do it as
so
quick.
what you're doing, what you're saying is you're gonna lock yourself in, and then as soon as you finish that round of combat, you're
Fight
gonna
again.
refresh the timer and go right back into it.
Right. So what I'm saying is I've spent already 50 crystals, right, for the day to do the match, to do my matches or refresh my PvP matches for the day. So I'm at,
Right.
so I've done 10 PvP matches for the day, right? But those last 3 matches, I will refresh my crystals that other 250 times. So I've spent the total of 150 crystals on PvP for the day, and I win 350. So to me, that's I'm totally content with just gaining 350 crystals every day.
Mhm.
If but again, it requires taking the last 15 minutes and just dedicating it to just PvP and waiting that match out. That means when you get to the last 30 seconds, you don't kill the guy. You sit there, you wait till. What I'm saying is you wait till the last 30 seconds to kill the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick. If you win too quick,
Yeah.
then somebody will try to snipe you out. I mean, sometimes you accidentally just do it, and it happens. But I'm saying, for the most part, if you wait that out, and it's like literally nobody can attack you for the last 15 minutes before PvP, you'll probably be in good shape.
Right. And
You can just work on your time as well. You don't need to pay the 50 crystals. I personally don't pay 50 crystals, but I always get second or first in my server. But that's just because I work on the timing. So I'll play my 3 battles. I have 2 to go. I wait for the last 16 minutes or so, play them out. Also, look at half an hour. Just look at all the players who's moving up and down.
Mhm.
Don't attack someone who's actually active, because they will
Okay,
just
yeah.
attack you back, and
Yeah.
you don't want that. You just don't want to
Yeah.
keep attacking the same guy over and again. I know it's annoying, but don't do that. If you see someone that's active, don't attack them. You're both going for the same spot, but you're
Yeah.
better. You get a better chance of and a better reward if you don't attack each other at the same time. Just work on the timing. If you can't spend the 50 or 150 crystals on PvP, and you'll do fine.
And I'll try to be more cognizant too of it, because Dark Plaque's the one who said it first. Yeah, for some reason I just been ending up at sitting at number 2, towards the latter part of the day as we get close to payout, and I know it's hard for you. I know you guys usually fight over number 2, so
yep.
I just try to be more cognizant of that too, of where I'm at, and then make sure that if I do fall, let's say I do fall to 4, I'll try to make sure, if I'm just trying to get my dailies done, sometimes I just try to get my dailies out of the way, and I'll make sure I just fight like number 3 or something. Try to keep that number 2 spot open.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The humble step.
I told both of them and anybody else on my server. I said, you guys are more than welcome to. The Mindbenders guy, we all know what happened to him. He's just done. He's like number 49 now. So he tried, dude. He tried every day, dude. It made him quit, basically quit the game. So I don't want to see that happen to these guys. I don't want these guys to get that feeling. I want there's nothing wrong being number 2. Basically, the method that Riemann just told you is cheaper. It's cheaper to be number 2. So
yeah, but buddy, listen. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to get that free coast or anything. Like I wanna fight for it. I wanna learn the techniques. I wanna get better. I wanna be able to.
Dude.
I wanna give you once we're even a little bit more even playing field later in the game, give you a little bit of run for your money.
Absolutely. Oh, believe me, I love
me,
dude. You don't know the epic battles we would have with me and Mindbenders, dude. Because we would both at reset. We would both do a battle, for our dailies or whatever, because it would reset the thing. We'd do it. Both of us would do it. Like we were on the same schedule, dude. It was crazy. And then we would do. It's like we're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we refreshed a couple times. I know we had to be able to do some of those battles, and that's what made it epic, man. That was fun. So I have no problem, dude. I have no problem.
Yeah.
I welcome it.
Yeah.
I welcome it. And all these guys say, oh, I can't wait till we can fight like Vim and Yo-Yo Yoda, where we can fight each other. I'm down, dude. I will fight anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. I love it. I'm just telling. Your specific question was, how do you normally finish at number 2?
Yeah,
you have an issue.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that. If you say, how do you beat me? then I'm gonna tell you, pack a lunch, brother, all day long because it's gonna be tough. But I'm up for it, man. I'm up.
More
I'm
or
always
less
up.
like the method, because what I had been doing was I would wait. I would like without spending. I would sometimes spend the 50, but without going any deeper than that. Around payout time, I would get into a fight and place myself around third through fifth, and then somewhere around 6.5, 6:15 or so, like just try and get into a fight with the place that I wanted to be at, unless I was already at that place, in which case someone ahead or behind of me, and just run the clock out and leave something like a minute, minute 15 behind, on the assumption that people wouldn't be able to take that spot over quick enough. But I know that that's not the case anymore, so I've been changing it up. People are that fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Plaque told me last week. And it was funny. I remember it too. I remember doing it. He left me 30 seconds. He left 30 seconds on the clock. Done. He was so mad. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Are you doing? And none of this is like, you're not doing auto. Are you like auto and like clicking on a hero so that it'll attack that one, or
yep, that's the only way. That's the only way you can do it. Nobody will ever take number one from me. I guarantee you, nobody will ever take number one from me. Nobody, unless I give it. Now listen to this. Okay, so listen to this. So he's on here telling you guys all this stuff about number two. On Saturday, I went and saw Batman vs. Superman. I couldn't even do my arena payout. I turned my phone off. I come home 3 hours later. I'm still number one. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So they're not. Believe me. They tried many a times, and sometimes they're just throw their hands up in the air and they're like, forget it. So
oh, no doubt.
But a lot of servers are a little bit different. So I mean, like, there's definitely, it depends on the server that you're on.
Yeah. Mine, dude. Believe me. Mine is. I do try to run the most competitive arena team I possibly can. But that's not even how it plays out, bro. That's not even how it comes down to the arena payout. That's the whole art of this game, and every single one of you know.
Yeah.
The arena payout is the art of the game. Anybody can beat anybody with an offense team. I mean, my droid account is 3 levels or 4 levels behind people. I'm beating them, But But yeah, anybody can be. It comes that for this game where it comes into play is that 15-minute window. That's where the game is truly played, my friends. I'm telling you that. So. And I know some people change settings in their phone where they're an hour. They change their time zone where they're an hour different, so they get a different payout. All this, I know people do all kinds of different things. To get
Say what?
Yeah, you can change the setting in your phone, have a different payout, and all this stuff. So I know there's people that do that stuff, and and whatever. I mean, I would never do that. I like the competition. I like it. I've been sniped.
too.
Let me tell you this. I've been sniped twice. In however long I've been playing. Well, how long? Beginning of February. So what's that? 4.5 months. 2.5 months. 2.5 months. I've been sniped twice. A couple of times I didn't get first because of my own error, and you guys know that from me being on Discord. I was chatting, I wasn't paying attention, I timed out. But and you guys heard about that. You guys were like, what the hell? But yeah. I mean, very rarely would that ever happen. But I couldn't believe that. Yeah, Saturday. Now Sunday, I forgot to reset my alarms and stuff on my phone, and I took a nap. In the afternoon, I woke up and I'm like, "Oh, dude, if I got first again without doing anything, I'm gonna." I ended up like second or something like that, or third or something. Yeah, it was funny. It's just funny, but yeah, man, I'm telling you guys, man, you guys watch the streams. I hear those success stories all the time. About people that were like in the hundreds and the 50s, stuff like that, or even farther down, and we help bring them up. So, but here's what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna end the live stream. And now we're going to turn right around. And Old Pro, you're down, right? You're with us.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to turn right around. I think Valsey said he was going to do it. Grimwolf, I think he's going to do it. So we're going to get everybody in there, and we will do we're going to restream Galaxy, or what is this? Heroes of the Storm. So we'll put together a voice channel just for that. Actually, we'll just stay in here. So we'll do that, and I'll pull people in. So if you're watching this and you're one of those people I said, or you want to join Heroes of the Storm, get over to the voice channel. We'll pull you down here to live streams. But we're gonna end this now, and I'm gonna turn right around and restream. So if you want to stay in, just watch for the next stream that'll pop up.